Merry Christmas, I'm Brickroad, and if you're anything like me, though you keep the spirit of Christmas very close to your heart, you also do recognize that there's only so much Christmas a man can do in one day. And at some point during the day, you're going to try and kind of fall into your normal routine, which for me is to go online and check all my websites and things. But the problem with that is that nobody creates new content on Christmas because everybody's busy doing things, and I'm pretty much the only loser in the world who goes onto the internet and tries to go on IRC or check his email or do any of that stuff. But nobody's putting anything new on the internet on Christmas Day, so it's kind of a wasteland of boringness. Well, I'm here to provide the people like me who have a few hours to kill on Christmas Day and nothing to do except go on YouTube and check their subscriptions. Here's your content for the day. There is a playthrough of Super Metroid. This is my gift to you. And I guess I've already played this game, but last time I played it, I did it at 150% speed, and I just ran through the game real quick, and I talked a little bit about it. Today, I'm going to play it and do a one-sitting run of the game, and I'm going to try to do 100%. I'm going to try to get everything in the game. So this will kill a few hours of my time and your time, and then at the end of it, we'll all be happy. So go ahead and I don't know, do you have any eggnog left? Did you finish that off? Because you can go ahead and get some eggnog and whatever other Christmas treats you have in the house. I've got cookies. I don't know about you guys, but I've always have. My wife makes a giant stack of cookies, so I've got 16,000 different kinds of cookies. I've been subsisting on a diet entirely of cookies for the past week or so. So go ahead, get your eggnog, get your cookies, and we'll celebrate this joyous day with some Super Metroid. That's how I celebrate in my house. I don't know about you guys, but this is what I do. I haven't done a Let's Play in a while. That's too bad. Not because I've had a lack of ideas or a lack of opportunities. Well, it is a lack of opportunities. I haven't had time to sit down and play old games. Which raises the question of what I have been playing. Stuff like, I'm playing a lot of Skyrim that came out. That's good stuff. And NetHack. I'm poor. I can't really buy a lot of games, so I play a lot of NetHack. That's a good game because it takes 16 hours to play start to finish if you don't die. That's a really good way to kill a lot of time. And that's all I have in my life is time. Time and no friends. That's why I play games on YouTube, to impress people I've never met. Alright, now that the intro's out of the way, I can actually play the game for real. Actually, I've been slacking off in my Super Metroid duties. Usually I play this game quite often. Like, I've always got to play through a Super Metroid on the plate, but no, not this year. This year I haven't touched it, like, at all. Like, today, I'm recording this on December the 24th, and this is the first time in 2011 that I've touched Super Metroid for any reason. Well, that I've played it. I've like, picked it up to do little experiments and things, and I made like a little video earlier in the year, but other than that, no. This is it. This is my first actual real play of Super Metroid this year, which is, I mean, I've got to get at least one in. That's kind of the rule. Let's kill Ridley. Let's see if I can kill Ridley. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. I don't think I did my Let's Play because I was playing at super speed and it was much harder to dodge. I don't even think I know how to dodge him. Usually I just have to shoot him. You've got to shoot him like 100 times or something silly like that. And he rams you. And you can't really kill him anyway, you just kind of make him drop the Metroid. I think the idea is you want to hit him and not his tail, because his tail does way more damage. Or maybe I'm just really, really bad at this game, you know? Oh, no, I didn't do it. That's too bad. I'm awful. I'm not awful at this game, I'm just really out of practice. In my heyday, I could have taken Ridley down in the intro scene with no problems. I could have just, you know, done it. Whatever. This is the best game ever. So yeah, I couldn't let 2011 go me by without playing some Super Metroid. I figured if I'm going to play it, I might as well play it on YouTube. And if I'm going to play it on YouTube, I might as well play it on Christmas Day. Call it a Christmas gift for people. I'm sorry I didn't have time to gift wrap it, but the problem is that Let's Play videos on YouTube are kind of an abstract idea, and as they are not physical in any way, shape, or form, they can't actually be gift wrapped. Hey, that Steam hit me. Maybe I should have seen if there was like a festive Christmas Metroid ROM hack, like Or Samus is an elf or some ridiculous nonsense. I don't have refreshing eggnog. I have ice cold Pepsi to drink. I don't drink eggnog. I think it's disgusting. I'm sorry if that makes me uncivilized or unpatriotic or what have you, but... So here's going to be the challenge of Super Metroid. 100% run. I have not done a 100% run of Super Metroid. My goodness. Ugh. I'm trying to think. It has to have been at least 10 years. At least. That long. It has to have been. And I did not do a test play. I did not do any research. This is all going to be completely on 10-year-old memory. So, and it's going to be hard to break my old habits of passing items up and things. Like, I should be going in all those little doors, but I'm not. Well, actually, I'm going down here first, because I know I got to get missiles and a morph ball. And some other things. 6. Oh, I landed on that platform. Speedrunners know how to fall all the way down that wall without hitting any of those platforms to save time. But I'm not really that good of a speedrunner. My idea of speedrunning is actually increasing the speed of the game, so I kind of don't know what the definition is anyway. And then they kicked me out of the speedrunning community. They said, Brickroad, you got that wrong. We have no idea what you're talking about. Your super speed videos are ridiculous. And now we're going to key your car. It was a bad day. You know what else I haven't played in many, many years is the original Metroid. But the original Metroid isn't that good, so... I did just get my hands on another copy of Metroid Fusion, because I got a 3DS, like, really early in the game's life, and there was kind of no reason to own a 3DS that early in the game's life, so Nintendo was like, okay, so if you have a 3DS, we're going to give you a bunch of free games. Okay, so they released a bunch of NES games. It's like... not like great NES games. They didn't give me like Kirby's Adventure or, you know, Little Nemo or anything cool. It's just all the first gen like Nintendo NES games with the pixel art on the cartridge. They gave you like Super Mario Brothers and, you know, Zelda 1 and 2, and Metroid was one of those. And I thought, maybe I'll play Metroid. So I loaded up Metroid on my 3DS, and I'm like, maybe I won't play Metroid. This game is balls. So I didn't actually play it. But then a few months later, they're like, okay, those games were just fluff, they're filler, you know, nobody really wants to play those anymore. Anybody who wants to play those games already has them on the Wii Virtual Console, so okay, we're going to give you a big stack of free Game Boy Advance games. And I'm like, cool, because I never owned a Game Boy Advance until the Game Boy Player came out for GameCube, so there's a lot of Game Boy Advance games that I missed that I should have played. And those games were gold. I got like WarioWare. That game's awesome. I played that for like 6 hours. I was going to make... this Let's Play was going to be of WarioWare Incorporated, but I sat down to practice the game and play it a bit, and I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to squeeze interesting commentary of any style, make, or model into a 4-second minigame. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll do something with it in the future, because it's a great game, and it was my first exposure to the series outside of the little nonsense you have to do in Smash Bros. Brawl. That was the only other time I'd ever experienced any WarioWare stuff. But yeah, fantastic games. I played a lot of that. And then they had Wario Land, which is a little platformer puzzle game. That was really cool. I'm enjoying that a lot. I'm about halfway through that. Burn a level or two of that every day. That's great stuff. Great, great game. Then they gave you the GBA Mario Kart, which is pretty much awful. And I played that for 2 seconds and decided it sucked. And F-Zero, which has pretty much always sucked. And Metroid Fusion. So, I've never liked Metroid Fusion, but I'm like, you know what? Ho, ho, ho. It's the spirit of the season. I'm going to boot it up, give it another chance. I think I played it for like 15 minutes. I'm like, yeah, this is terrible. So, I closed that down. Alright, I have no idea what's in most of these little rooms. I have not been in most of these little rooms, like, ever. It's been so... oh, I don't have bombs, so that room's not going to do me any good yet. Let's go get my bombs first, and then I'll come back and do all these little rooms. I think one of these is the map of Brinstar, which I have not loaded in many years. My goodness. 100% run of Super Metroid. You would not think I would have problems with this, but I'm going to have... it's going to be nothing but problems, because I'm working off a 10-year-old memory here, and my memory's not that great anyway. Like, it's just not. I need that life. I guess I don't need that life, but, you know, it's life, and I was missing life, so... Yeah, my memory is not that great. Anyway, I can't even remember what I had for breakfast most days, and you're trying to get me to remember stuff that happened 10 years ago in a video game? I don't think so, Paul. I'm just assuming your name's Paul. I don't know that for sure. Come on. Unfortunately, like, the first act or so, like, the first few adventures of Super Metroid is not that interesting. Like, nothing actually cool happens until you get past Kraid and down in the Brinstar and start exploring neat stuff. That's going to be where I get really tripped up and turned around, is in not Brinstar, Norfair. My goodness, that's how long it's been. I can't even get the names of the areas of the planet right. Oh, my goodness. Awful, awful. You know what else I haven't played much of this year? Mega Man. I played, like, no Mega Man this year. I think I played through Mega Man 3, like, months and months ago. Other than that, nothing. It's awful, I tell you. It's just bad. I really do blame NetHack, because I rediscovered NetHack very early this year. And, this is anytime I've been wanting to play a game, I've been picking up NetHack. And that's a game where, like, you have to devote all of your time to it. Like, you can't play NetHack and some other game, you know what I mean? That's a save room. I don't need to save. Unless my computer explodes or something. But if that happens, then there's not going to be much recording happening anyway, and Christmas is ruined forever. Bombs. I guess, like, the real thing to do would be to just go through the game normally and then come back with all my awesome bombastic items. Missiles. And then collecting all the rest of the little bits and pieces would go a lot quicker, but, I don't know. The whole point of this exercise was, oh, I remember that secret passage, yes! The whole point of this exercise to begin with was to give you guys something to watch on a day where there would be otherwise absolutely nothing to watch. So maybe giving you just like a 30-minute video would not be great. Not that I could finish Super Metroid in 30 minutes. I'm not that awesome. I don't remember this room at all. Like those little hieroglyphics on the background there, I have no recollection of any part of this room. Oh, there's the map data center, though. Alright. Yeah, here's something you didn't get to see in my previous Let's Play, was any of the maps. But unfortunately, I think that's all we can do in this part of Criteria for now. So yeah, I'll get the maps, and that'll be fun to look at. Come here, you. Boner. I probably will still skip Spore Spawn and Crocomire. I think I will skip those bosses and do them much, much later when I've got charged plasma. That'll be a lot more fun, wouldn't it? But that means, of course, that I've got to do the Mockball coming up here to skip Spore Spawn, and that will be a comedy of errors. Can I actually get through the Mockball room? Usually when I'm doing a speedrun of Super Metroid, I know I've got some, like, intellectually, I understand that I've got to Mockball through that room. Okay, I can do it. But actually, I can only get it like 1 out of 15 times or so. So, a long time ago, I sat down and kind of measured how many times I would have to miss the Mockball before I might as well have just fought Spore Spawn, because it wouldn't have saved me any time. And it's like 15 times or so. So what I do is I go down and do the Mockball like 10 times, and if I don't get it, I just reset and start over. I don't remember how many times I had to reset and start over when I was recording my Super Speed Let's Play back in the day, but it was some number of times. And playing on this emulator irritates me because there's a limitation between my controller and my emulator or whatever. It doesn't read more than 3 button inputs from my controller, so I can't dash and run in a direction and fire my gun at the same time. I can't do it. Which kind of throws off my playstyle a little bit. Alright. Here we go. Let's see if I can get this Mockball. Is it a Christmas miracle? Probably not. No, absolutely not, because I forgot to jump. Brickroad, you have to jump through the door. I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? I did it again! My goodness. We're off to a great start in Let's Play Super Idiot Troid. That's what I'm calling it now. Wow! First try after I finally got in the door. Okay, so I made up for that little bit of errant stupidity with just a small speckled flavoring of awesomeness. I hope you all appreciate it. Tell you what else I've done recently that I've never done before. Not that it's actually borne fruit yet, but I have given other people in my life the power to choose what I let's play. Let me explain that a little bit. We play Minecraft, like, all the time. That's the other game that's been eating up all my time. It's been, like, Skyrim and NetHack and Minecraft. And it's... because we started our new server. We deleted all our old stuff and started with a brand new map. So we've all been, like, building new houses and building mob grinders and getting all our stuff, like, back in order. And one of the guys went out and he built a bazaar where he set up a stall and he put boxes out. And we're all pretty honest dudes, so we all pretty much, we know if we go in and the guy says, okay, you can pay me, say, 15 slime balls for 4 bookshelves. You go in, you put 15 slime balls in his box, you take 4 bookshelves. And it's a little business area, it's a little trade area. What's this room? I have no idea. But anyway, I don't really need anything in Minecraft except diamonds. I'm one of those people that I don't like to build things. I just like digging holes and collecting stuff. So basically, what I aspire to do in Minecraft is take a section of the world and organize it into boxes in my house. But to do that, you need a lot of diamonds. Like, I go through diamond picks like nothing. So, okay, the only thing I really need is diamonds. But I didn't have anything to sell in the bazaar because really the only commodity that I had was stone because I just do a lot of just strip mining. So I cooked up a bunch of smooth stone and I put it out there. So, okay, you can take like 4 stacks of smooth stone if you leave me 1 diamond. And a couple people did, and I got some diamonds that way, and it was good times. And then I found, I guess I better save. Just in case lightning strikes my head, and whatever. So, but then I found that in my basement, down at the beginning of my mine, was a slime spawner, which is actually pretty rare in Minecraft in the current version that's out. So, what do I want to do? I didn't know these little guys existed in this area of the world. Wow. So much of this game is coming back to me now. What do we got here? What? A missile recharge? That's retarded. What good did that do me at all? So anyway, what I did is I it took all night. I dug out the area around the slime so I could maximize the slime spawns. And so now I can go into this little area of my mine, spend like 10 minutes killing slimes and get stacks and stacks of slime balls, which are otherwise pretty rare in Minecraft because slimes are like one of the rarest mobs. Okay. So I go back to the bazaar, put out a sign. Okay, now you can take like a bunch of slime balls for some diamonds. And then a bunch of people jumped on that. A bunch of people grabbed slime balls. But the other sign I put out, the last sign, I said, okay, if you give me like 5 stacks of diamonds, I forget what I put, 4 or 5, but if you give me 5 stacks of diamonds, I will let's play anything you want on YouTube. And, yeah, we're going to skip this area for now. And, no, you know, I'll do this over here. There's missiles over here. Because these are kind of impressive to get if you don't have the... You're supposed to get the grappling beam and come back and do this part, but not me. Haha! So yeah, right now the deal is on Minecraft, if I go to the bazaar one day and I find like 256 diamonds in the box, I have to find out who gave them to me and then let's play whatever they want on YouTube. That is the trick. And a few people are like, man, we gotta get a bunch of diamonds to get Brickroad to play something. And I'm a little apprehensive because last time I let somebody pick a let's play for me, it turned out to be 8 eyes. And that was awful. But that's what's going on right there. So we might end up seeing some crazy fan-chosen Let's Plays, which, again, it just kind of makes me a little apprehensive about what people are actually going to pick. And I hope I don't have to play something awful. Well, you know what? I guess I don't have to play anything. Like if... Oh, that's a power bomb door. I can't get up there yet. Oh, you know, I can get power bombs and come back, though. That's the master plan. Get power bombs and come back to this area. Oh, you know, no, I need gravity suit over there to get some stuff. Yeah, I'll come back with a gravity suit. I'm thinking out loud. Even though I haven't played the game in a year, like over a year, and I haven't done a 100% run in over 10 years, I'm still trying to think of the most efficient way to do things. Of course, the most efficient way to do things is to shoot those guys with missiles, so you don't have to hit them 16 times before they die, but by efficient, I mean... I don't know what I mean. I'm bad at this game, I'm sorry. That was pretty efficient, saving a missile by killing that guy after, you know, I opened that door with a missile. Board up. Now, it is possible to go in that yellow door with a power bomb and get the X-ray visor. What's in this door? But it's very difficult, so I'm not going to do it. I don't want to... Oh, energy recharge station. Like, I understand that there are energy recharge stations in this game, but you have to bear with me because I do not remember where they are. I have not used an energy recharge station in, except the one at Torian, forever. It's like, I don't need them. Well, actually, I kind of do need them because sometimes I do end up going through the door that I just went through, or stupid stuff, like going to Phantoon's room with, like, no energy. Come on, get up there. There we go. I was actually talking to a friend of mine who is a fellow Super Metroid enthusiast. And he had just played Other M. And I didn't play Other M because I don't play bad video games. But he does play bad video games, so he played Other M. And he was telling me that, oh, you know, like the super secret bonus boss at the end of the game is Phantoon. And he said, and I thought that was appropriate because in like a speedrun of Super Metroid, Phantoon is like the hardest boss. I'm like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Because in the speedrun of Super Metroid, what you will typically do is, first of all, you won't have a lot of energy. Because you're not going out of your way to get energy tanks. That makes sense, right? I mean, we don't have to explain that. Good. So what happens is you end up going to Phantoon's room with, like, no energy. I did that wrong. No, I'm right. I know what I'm doing. But not only that, but to get into the wrecked ship, the easiest way to do it is to Shine Spark, which subsequently drains your energy. So you're going in with like 1 or 2 energy tanks to begin with, and then you lose whatever energy you had because you're Shine Sparking. So you walk into Phantoon's room with like 30 energy. I've done that so many times that I can't even count anymore. I will kill all you guys. Come on, bring it. And there's a hidden item in this room, but you can't get it without power bombs. And I don't have power bombs yet, so I could have went up and got some power bombs and come back down, but that would have taken a long time. You guys have to die. Oh. Gotcha. And is there another energy recharge station? I need one, but I think there's one up here. Ah, yes, there is. Good. Okay. So yeah, there's been a lot of how do you equip your missiles, Brickroad? There's been a lot of Super Metroid runs where I've gotten to Phantoon and actually died because I just played too sloppily, didn't have enough energy, what have you. Kraid. It's taking me 23 minutes just to get to Kraid, according to my little recording clock down there. That's another thing that can get you kicked out of the Super Metroid speedrunning community, is if you take 23 minutes to get to Kraid. Well, you don't really get kicked out, per se, but you are exiled. You are a... they do call you a little sissy boy, and... Gotcha. I don't know what my best time is. I think my best time ever is like 49 minutes or something. But that was a long time ago. That's back when I actually used to play Super Metroid every single day. And now that's kind of at one point in history that was a respectable time. You got like 49 minutes of Super Metroid. People were like, "Hey, that's impressive." But nowadays, no, that's nothing. Nowadays, that just gets you laughed at. The other thing my buddy was talking about was he's been playing a lot of Super Metroid ROM hacks, and I'm like, I don't understand why you would want to do that to yourself, but he's like, no, there's some really good ones that I've been playing. I don't remember the names of them, so I'm not going to talk about them or recommend them or anything, but I just thought I would mention that there are apparently Super Metroid ROM hacks out there, and apparently some people do play them. Like my buddy. Alright, let's go down into the Norfair, and I'm trying to remember what all I can actually collect in Norfair at this juncture in time. Huh. I could be all impressive and Mockball through and get the Ice Beam, but there's not kind of no point to that because I've got to get the Speed Booster in this little sojourn anyway. So I might as well just go get the Speed Booster, then get the Ice Beam on my way out of Norfair. Because I'm not going to fight Crocomire yet. I'm not going to actually use the grappling beam in this game. I mean, duh. Why would I do that? I still have my pride. Damn it. Grappling beam. That's some nonsense, you know? Just the idea that you would think that I would use the grappling. You know, I just said I wasn't going to go into this room because I don't have the Speed Booster yet. Then what do? I go into that room. Okay, that's the... I don't know what this is, 'cause I've never opened that door, like, ever. Okay, it's a voyage of discovery, people. We're going to discover the majesty of Super Metroid together. And learn what all of these crazy doors actually lead to. And it will be marvelous, darling. And yes, I do realize that at least some percentage of you guys are sitting there like, Brickroad plays Minecraft? Where's our Minecraft Let's Play? I don't know, I just never recorded no Minecraft. I'm sorry. I recorded that one video. It was kind of funny. I mean, we enjoyed it when we made our little man cannon and blew each other up with TNT. That was fun, right? I don't know. I guess I am, since I ostensibly do have a Let's Play channel. I guess I'm honor-bound to do some Minecraft at some point, but... Again, it's like, the way I like to play Minecraft is literally, I will go down into a strip mine and... Oh, my little freaking dude! I forgot to open the door. Okay, we just wait for him to come back. Come on back. Come on back, Charlie the Gamer. That's Charlie Gamer. Me and Charlie Gamer, we go way back. We're homeboys. Yeah. That's the save point room there. So now I need to go back up in here. This way. This way, peoples! But the way I play Minecraft is very, like, methodical. I don't think there's anything in this room, so I'll just... I like to go down to my mine and just hammer a wall until I hit lava or something. I can't go any further. And then I will back out and go 2 spaces to the left and then hammer the next wall. So it's an effective way of... There is missiles down in one of these little pits. I know for a fact. I just don't know which one. So if I did a Metroid, a Minecraft Let's Play of my typical Minecraft playing style, it would literally just be hours and hours of... There's my missiles. It would just be hours of me looking at a dark wall, hammering at it for a few seconds, placing a torch, and then, like, once every 6 or 7 minutes going, ooh, diamonds! Diamonds, precious! I do. I go into Golem mode when I find diamonds, because I love diamonds. It's like, I don't like diamonds because they're shiny and they're rare. I like them because they have utilitarian purpose. I make picks out of them. I go through diamond picks like nothing. I know a lot of people play Minecraft, they're like, you know what, we just use iron picks. It's like, because they go out they get used up anyway, so what's the point in using a diamond pick? Oh my god, the point, guys, is that you're supposed to miss a jump. You're just supposed to miss that jump. You have to miss that jump or you're not a man. Okay, let's say, missed it again. This is terrible. Hey, I didn't want to go through this door. That's just a save point anyway. See, I do apologize, but I don't think a Minecraft Let's Play would be very interesting. Am I doing something wrong? Am I missing something here? Am I supposed to do this differently? I don't think I can go up around this lip. I don't even remember how to get to this reserve tank, you guys. Oh yeah, you can go up around the lip. Okay. Well, it's reserve tank time here in Super Metroid. There's other things I can do in Minecraft. Like, I could do a video of just trying to explore a dungeon or something, but... you need to be in Morph form to get through that little hole, Bricker. What are you doing? I guess there's an ending to Minecraft now. Like, I could start a solo game and just play it until I got to the ending of the game. Oh man, I didn't want to actually break that block, because I needed to stand on that. It's a comedy of errors. The block came back. Good. I knew the block was going to come back. It's just... that's what blocks do. They come back. I'll be honest, though. I'm a bad person. When I watch Minecraft videos... I watch a lot of Minecraft videos on YouTube. I've got tons of Minecraft channels on my subscriptions. I love the game. I love watching people play the game. I like watching people be... I like the ingenuity when people play the game and what they come up with and what they do. So, I do watch a lot of Minecraft on the YouTubes. And hopefully you do too, because it's good stuff. You should watch a lot of Minecraft on YouTube. And I know I can get over that way, but you gotta get enough speed for that jump. I might be just doing this wrong, and I don't know. I chickened out of that jump. But my favorite Minecraft videos... oh, nope, I made it. Oh, nope, I didn't. I screwed that up. My favorite Minecraft videos, hand to God, and this makes me sound like a terrible person, are the griefing videos. They are just hilarious. I love watching, like, don't come on my server and grief me. Like, if you ever did that, I would fume. I would be like, I would just go crazy with rage. I would, like, internet rage, and I'm quitting Minecraft forever because someone broke my house. No, I would go crazy. And if I find out that anybody was griefing on my server, I would, like, ban them instantly forever, and they would never come back and play Minecraft again. But it's like the man says, you know, tragedy is when I stub my toe. Comedy is when you fall into a manhole and die. That's kind of how I look at Minecraft griefing. So when I go on YouTube and I'm watching videos of people griefing on Minecraft, it is hilarious. I spent hours watching great griefing videos on Minecraft. Because, like I said, what I like about Minecraft is watching people be clever, watching their ingenuity, seeing what they come up with, and griefing is a big part of that, because the game is designed... not the game isn't designed that way. The way the game's designed sucks, but the people have designed server mods and things that are designed to curtail griefing. Like, you can go on your server and turn fire off, so you can't just go in and burn everything down. It'd be too easy. Or you go on and certain block types or boxes will be protected. You can't open them or destroy them unless you're the person who created them. So people have had to get... had to rely on the spirits of their entrepreneurship, is the wrong word. But you understand what I'm saying. You can't just go on and make people mad, because it doesn't work that way. You've really got to have a plan of attack and think about what you're going to do when you grief. That's what I like to see. Like, you know, I watch a video, oh, I'm griefing on Minecraft. I went and broke some guy's tower, her, and then he banned me. Well, that's not worth watching, guy. You kind of did that wrong. But if you, like, design a mod that breaks an entire house with one button press, and then you do it in a way where they can't roll the server back and undo the damage, and do, like, maximum griefage, that interests me. Because, first of all, it's funny because people get mad, and people getting mad is funny. And second of all, there's got to be other items in this area that I can get. There has to be. I just don't know what they are or where they are. But second of all, I can appreciate the work that goes... Are there items down here? I will check. I can appreciate the work that goes into... I have no idea where I'm going. This room makes no sense to me. What is this? What is that nonsense? Whatever. But no, I can... Whoa, I'm dying. I better be more careful, because I have not saved in a long time. Alrighty then. Okay. This just got very challenging, because I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I was talking about Minecraft griefing. So I do appreciate the work that goes in designing a good grief and then pulling it off. That does interest me because... No! What's the point of this room then? I have no idea where I am, what I'm doing, or anything. Okay, well I guess I'm going back up. Yeah, I appreciate the work that goes into good grief and pulling it off successfully. That does interest me. Because you can't just go on the game and make people mad. Like, you can't just go onto a server and say bad words and claim victory. I like the regular Minecraft videos too, where people build crazy things. But 42 health. This is gonna go really badly for me. Oh, you know what? I'm supposed to come down that passage and come up through there. That's why. Okay. I always... Man, because I'm thinking this is the way you're supposed to go to get the wave beam. This isn't the way you're supposed to go to get the wave beam. You're supposed to go down through that passage and come up this way. Because you're not supposed to be able to wall jump across there, and... I got it now. I know what I'm... Well, I don't know what I'm doing still, but... I need some more health, and there are missiles down at the bottom of this chamber here. Alright. Yeah, I always kind of go in the back door there. That's why it's screwing with me. And yeah, there are missiles down here, I do believe, that I can get. So I guess the moral of the story is, if you're going to grief on Minecraft, I say go ahead and do it. As long as you make it entertaining, so the people who are watching... And how come my controller's not working, huh? Hello? What happened to my controller? That was weird. My controller would not respond. Okay, well, if you're going to grief in Minecraft, I say go ahead and do it. But make it entertaining, you know? Like, nobody just wants to see you go on with a diamond sword and kill people. That's dumb. Why are you doing that? You're wasting everybody's time. It's like, have a sense of humor about it. And, is there anything down here? I don't think so, but I'll check anyway. That is a path that leads to... Wait, what? What is this? I'm wrecked. I have like vague memories. Okay, this is just a spawn room so you can refill your stuff. I have like vague memories of a room with like a wavy floor pattern with lava that rises up and down with like a missile pack at the end of it. Okay, this is the passage that'll lead over to the wave beam, I do believe. Yes, okay, so that'll open up around there and go back up. That's how you're supposed to go up and around to get the speed booster. Gotcha. But I always use the back door, and when that's what happens in a game like this. When you use the back door for so many years, you start to think that, you know, the back door is the right way to go. And it's not. You're still playing the game wrong. And nobody wants to watch that. And, okay, I get the ice beam now, I can do that. And there's some power bombs and stuff down there, but I gotta get power bombs on the way to the wreck ship anyway, so I'll just do that. And I will save, though, because that was a close call, believe it or not, all the way down to 40-some health. Ah. So here's another awesome thing about me. Guys, I'm 30 years old, alright? And I still wake up on Christmas morning and love opening presents. Like, I'm still a little kid on Christmas. I was like, what I get, kind of, you know? So, I was going to shine spark through there and be impressive, but I suck. So, I still love getting Christmas presents. It's still like my favorite thing about Christmas. I know that sounds really immature and whatnot, but I don't know. I'm just a big kid at heart, I guess. That's why I still play video games and watch cartoons. But anyway, I told that story because I got a great present this year. And it's not just great because the present itself is great. Because I don't actually have the present yet. I have to do some, like, Amazon.com shenanigans before I get the item. But the story is great. It's a great story. Check this out. I bought Rock Band 3 a long time ago on release day. And I love Rock Band. I play Rock Band all the time. It's probably the only modern video game that I play consistently. Like, you guys know that I always like to pick up and play the old classic games like Metroid, Final Fantasy, and I gotta go up this way, don't I? Yeah. You know, Mega Man, Mario games, what have you. But modern games, I usually play them and then put them back on the shelf and they sit there. Like, I played some Sonic Generations. That was a fun game. I really recommend Sonic Generations if you like Sonic games. But it's not one I'm going to sit back and play all the time. You know, I've played it to completion. I did all the little challenge worlds. I'm kind of done with some Sonic. Put it on the shelf. Rock Band, I'm playing Rock Band all the time. And it's like, I kind of get annoyed when I go to my Xbox and I have to take the Rock Band disc out of the Xbox to put another game in, because it just feels like a waste of energy. I'm just going to be back anyway to put Rock Band back in the Xbox, you know? What I should do is buy a second Xbox that'll just be my Rock Band Xbox. I can hook it up and leave it there and not have to screw with it. But I bought Rock Band 3, but I did not have any of the Pro instruments because when the game came out, like, the Pro instruments weren't on the market yet. At least not the one that I wanted. The Pro guitar that I wanted that was like a real guitar, not the one with 16,000 buttons, whatever. But I didn't have one. Which was okay, because what I liked about Rock Band was not that it was playing music, but it was playing a video game about music. Like, matching colors is fine with me. I can't really get the X-ray scope yet. I mean, I can, technically, now that I've got the Ice Beam, but it's very, very difficult, so I probably will not. Okay. So for Christmas last year, I asked my lovely... Well, at that point, she was just my fiancée. Now she's my wife. But I asked if she would get me a Pro guitar for Rock Band. And she's like, no, that's too expensive. You're not getting that. And then she turned around and bought me like a $600 TV. So I don't know what that was all about. Maybe she just likes me to be unhappy. But this year, we get this giant box. I mean, like, giant box in the living room from Amazon.com. And I'm thinking, okay, there's my Pro guitar. It's in that box right now. And I'm totally getting it. It's going to be sweet. And this box is so big, like, she didn't even wrap it. She just put a bow on it. And I told her, I'm not opening it. That's not a gift. If you don't put a... You know, we're not going to, half-ass Christmas. You're going to wrap that, or I'm not going to open it, and we're going to have an argument. Well, she ended up not wrapping it, and I did not, like, actually going to leave a present sitting there. So I went ahead and opened it. And it was not a Rock Band 3 Pro guitar. It was, like, an actual electric guitar that she had bought. And she... So I am now the proud owner of, like, a real guitar that I have no idea how to play and that I will never use. I don't have anything to plug it into anyway. It's like, I can sit there and twang the strings, but it's not going to do anything. So we have to return that and get the Pro guitar. Which is kind of sad, really, because I want to give away a real instrument so I can get a fake one. That's kind of funny. I mean, I got other stuff, too. Like, it was still a really good Christmas, but it's a good story. We got a good story out of it. She got an iPad. I didn't pay rent this month because she said, I want an iPad. And I said, you're not getting an iPad. It's like $600. So I got you a $600 TV. It's like, oh, crap, you did. Okay, well, we have to be even. So she got an iPad. And I swear to Christ, you guys, she was more excited about the pink screen cover that I got for her iPad. Like the little... bendy screen cover stand things that you get. I got her a hot pink one, and she was more excited about that than she was about the friggin' iPad. I swear. But, women, what are you gonna do? I actually get 2 Christmases every year because we do our stuff at home on Christmas Eve usually, and then Christmas morning we go over to my mother's house, we do it again there. I don't know what I'm getting there yet. I'm recording this on the 24th, so half of my Christmas has not happened yet. By the time you're watching this, I'm going to be at my mom's and I'll be playing with all my new toys. Oh, Legos! I got so many Legos, you guys. They're awesome. I love Legos. I got like this great UFO thing that I'm going to put together later today and then hang from my ceiling because I'm 9 years old and I like to decorate my room with Legos. I have like all the Batman Legos. I've got almost the entire collection. Almost. There's a few I don't have because they discontinued them before we could buy them, and now they're like $400 if you get them on eBay or whatever. I'm gonna do the entry to the wreck ship the smart way. I'm not gonna Shine Spark over and then not have enough health to fight Phantoon. That would suck. Oh, you know what? No, you've got a spine... Okay, yeah, you have to shark through the first room. It's all coming back to me now. It's like, that's the other thing. Is, okay, I know where all the back doors are. So I'm used to the back doors, but not only am I having trouble remembering where the front doors are, but I'm having trouble remembering, like, okay, I am going to do this part correctly, and then I forget how to do it correctly, and then I don't do it, so... That is one back door that I had to still take regardless of what items I had, because... This part's easier with the high jump turned off. If you're not shine sparking over. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's been years since I've jumped across this moat, too. Haha. Okay. Oh, Bruner Schnitzel. That was awful. You can't wall jump underwater, Brickroad. What are you doing? Oh no, there's missiles down here. I'm glad I fell. Haha. I would have missed these missiles. I'd have finished the game and been like, oh come on. No, come on. I got missiles here. Oh, I bet I can't get in that little area without the gravity suit. Okay, whatever. What the crap ever? Let's go fight that guy. That Phantoon guy. These jumps are actually a lot more difficult than you imagine they would be. Ah! Garblargle. They should make Metroid Legos, you guys. They should totally make Metroid Legos. I would buy all the Metroid Legos. They're making Ninja Legos now. Isn't that crazy? Like, you would never have thought that Ninja would have been a Lego set, but it is. They're like little Ninja motorcycles and things. Oh my goodness, I should have wall jumped off that platform. This is going pathetically. This is just bad. This is my penance. This is my comeuppance for getting that Mockball on like my third try. Now I'm not going to be able to get across the moat to get into the... That word was amazing. Dr. Seuss would have been proud. I don't have enough energy to shine spark over at this point anyway, even if I had the wherewithal to do so. Did I kill this thing? Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's what you have to do, is to kill that thing. Okay. I remember now. Yeah, because if you don't kill that guy, you jump and just run into him, and then that sucks. Brickroad, you're good at Metroid! Thank you very much. Okay, can't actually get anything in the wreck ship until Phantoon is dead, so let's do that. I would like to get some, life, though, if I can help it. This way. What am I doing? I'm going the wrong way, man. I can't collect life from that guy anyway. It is annoying how much of this game is not in my working memory. It's like... Ugh. Like, Metroid is the one thing I'm good at in life. One thing I'm good at is Metroid, and I can't remember it properly, and it's just driving me crazy. Bring it on, Phantoon. Oh my god, I'm gonna die in this fight, aren't I? I am. I'm gonna die in the Phantoon fight, because I've only got, like, 160 energy. My buddy of mine, like I said, he is in the Super Metroid speedrunning, and so he actually knows all, like, he was explaining what you have to do in the Phantoon fight to get the fastest kill on him, like count hits and time super missiles correctly, and I do not have the patience for all that. Come on. He did say that you're supposed to use charged wave ice beam instead of super missiles, which I understand, because super missiles make him go into that like wavy pattern that you can't hit him out of. I like regular missiles too, though. Come on. Oh, life, life, life! I need life! I'm happy to get life. Oh, I'm so close to dead, you guys. This is not going to go... I told you, Phantoon's the hardest boss in the game. Ridley is nothing. Ridley is... Ridley ain't crap compared to Phantoon. Phantoon is the big guy. Yeah, this pattern here sucks, but it's safe, so... 36 health. Oh my god, if I die in this fight, I don't even remember the last time I saved it. Probably way down in Norfair. Have I been to a save point since then? Shoot! Oh my god. This is getting hectic. Alright, now he's going to go back into the... This pattern, you can't hit him, and it just takes forever, so speedrunners hate it, but it's easy to dodge, and it gives you a nice breath of fresh air in the middle of the fight to kind of regain your composure, which I need, because composure is not something that I have a lot of, sadly. Come on, Phantoon. What I haven't done that I've been meaning to do is find a video of the Phantoon fight from Other M, because... Oh, crap! Oh, my god, thank goodness. That almost went really before me. Yes, yes! Oh, oh, I need Pepsi. Oh. If you're gonna cut it close, I guess. I don't like to cut it that close when I have not saved in an hour, though. Whew. Yeah, let's try not to have anything like that happen for the rest of the run. How about that? Now, there are like 16 little rooms in the wrecked ship, and I don't remember any of them. So let's just start opening doors, I guess. Oh, this'll help. Okay, yeah, I get it. There is that one E-tank over here. I need the gravity suit to get that, though. Because what it is there's a little passage you can take that goes underneath the wrecked ship. It leads down into Meridia, but it goes to a point of Meridia where there's, like, nothing to get. There's, like, no items or anything over there. So even though that's the way you're kind of supposed to go, I never go that way. Maybe I should go that way just kind of just to show it off. Maybe. We'll see. Hey, I'm glad I hit that spark. That was excellent. I'll tell you what they should have given me in that 3DS Ambassador package. If they're going to give me a Metroid game, why not give me Zero Mission? I mean, Zero Mission has its faults, but it's still way better than Fusion. It would be a better... Here's a save point. I'll use this. A better representative of the Metroid series on the Game Boy Advance than Fusion. Which is just too bad. And I always kind of feel bad complaining when, like, when a game company gives me, like, a free game, but it's not, like, a good game. Like, they gave me Mario vs. Donkey Kong. It's kind of fun, but it's boring after a while. And I'm like, why did they give me this? Why did they give me a good game? Well, it was a free game, Brickroad. Why are you complaining about it? How about that? You know? How about you not look a gift horse in the mouth? I don't know what that saying means, but I used it. Alright, I need to open both of these doors. Come here, you. Use missiles! You'll kill them faster. I need to conserve my missiles, because I don't know why. Okay, so if I open both of these doors, then I won't have to kill all these guys again. Now, somebody crunched the math on it years ago, and I don't remember the specifics, but equipping the Ice Beam in Super Metroid does give you a slight damage boost. You are doing more damage to monsters than you would have otherwise. However, that is counterbalanced by the fact that your last shot freezes them. Oh, I remember this room now. With the frickin' gonk droids. Okay. Yeah, it's been years since I've been in here, but I do remember it. So you actually do get an increase in damage if you turn off the Ice Beam and don't use it for most of the game. Unless you actually, you know, are in a position where you really need the freezing property of it against certain monsters. I like to leave it on, though. I mean, you know, why not? I don't think there's anything over here, but... Nope, nothing. Just a waste of a power bomb. That's kind of all power bombs are good for in this game, anyway. Power bombs have never been, like, completely useful. Not in any Metroid. You just kind of use them to get through the obstacles you need them to get through, and they're not part of your overall game strategy plan thing. Oh, you know what? There are missiles up here, aren't there? Yes, there are. Where are they? I know there are missiles like way up in the roof up here somewhere. Ah, up there. But I have no idea where up there. Oh, yeah, I like this gamer down here. Oh, where is he? Oh, wait, no, he appears when you go through those doors. Derp, derp, derp. I don't remember where I need to... You do need to shine spark somewhere to get these missiles, but I don't really remember where. Experiment time! Hey, that was fortuitous. I'll take it. I was expecting you... No, get the... Oh, because, like, the quick way to do those is to do a vertical shine spark from that position. Oh, that'd have been difficult to get it directly from this little platform. Okay, whatever. And if you don't do this correctly, then you'll fall all the way back down. I don't want to fall all the way back down, so I'm going to do it correctly. But yeah, the quick way to get those missiles is to do a vertical shine spark and grab them afterwards. But you know what? Doing a vertical shine spark and landing on that platform is just as good. Come on, let me out of the block. I don't want to be in that block. That block sucks. I didn't want to waste any super missiles either, but you know... No, you don't know, because you don't know what I'm talking about. I hope I haven't missed any items so far, because right now, I hope I'm not, like, driving... This is supposed to be a nice, relaxed let's play. Hopefully it's not one of those stressful experiences where somebody's watching and like, you missed missiles! You're not going to realize you missed them until you get all the way to Torian, and it's going to suck. Here he is. I like this guy. He can't hit you. He's a different color scheme from pretty much every other gamer, and he just follows you around. You can still kill him. That's fun. I mean, I would kill him. Oh, I forgot to jump. I'm not that smart. This is the most exciting part of the game. Watching this little guy walk across 6 screens of spikes. Ah. Thrills, chills, and spills. Okay. So it'll be gravity suit in about 1 hour of clock time, just about. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Considering this is not supposed to be a speed run, this is supposed to be a 100% run. Now, if I do get all the way to the end of the game and realize that I missed an item or something, I'm not going to go back and agonize over it. If it's just a 98% run, that's just how the cookie crumbles, my friends. Ah! I messed up Shine Spark. There we go. Did I ever turn my high jump boots back on? I don't think I did. I don't think I turned my high jump boots back on. That's kind of dumb. No, I didn't. I'm going through the game. That'd have been stupid. I got to Meridia and been like, how come I can't get to that platform? I'm supposed to be able to get to that platform and talk in this voice. Alright. Hello, Gravity Suit. How you doing? That's the good stuff. Alright, now we got lots of cool stuff to get. First of all, there is... Oh, hello. What's... One last item in the wrecked ship, I do believe. It is an energy tank of some kind. There's only one kind of energy tank. I don't know what I'm talking about. What's that room up there? I better go up there and find out. There's a couple things in here you can't get without the gravity suit because the wrecked ship is partially flooded, but damned if I can remember what they are. But we'll figure it out, you guys. We'll figure it out together. Huh? Can I go through this wall over here? What's going on here? Oh wait, no, that's the... Oh my god, what am I doing? That's that reserve tank. Okay. Yeah, that blue section of the wall, it's like a door you can get. I think you go in Criteria and explore it, and it just shows you where the reserve tank is. Gotcha. Gotcha. Now, one cool trick you can do is you can force your way through Meridia without the gravity suit and come up through the back door of the wrecked ship, and all this stuff is deactivated because Phantoon hasn't been killed yet. And it's a huge game glitch. It's insane. But it's kind of fun. And one of these is a passage up. It must be this middle one. Yeah, going in the back door of the wrecked ship it's fun to do once, but it's extraordinarily difficult because you've got to get through a lot of sections of Meridia. Freaking spikes. I'm going to die in this room because of those spikes. Watch. You've got to get through a ton of Meridia without the gravity suit. And there's a section where you have to use the ice beam to... Because you got the little crawly crab guys on the walls, you've got to use your ice beam to freeze them. But you need them frozen in very specific places. So what you have to do is equip your super missiles. Fire a super missile at the wall. That'll shake the little crawly guy so he falls off the wall. Then while he's falling in midair, you've got to freeze him at a particular spot. So you can use him as a ledge to climb up the wall. And doing that the first time... Well, the first time. I only think I've done it once, so the only time. It took all day. It took me like hours. And this is the passage that leads down into Meridia. You know what? Screw it. I'll take it because I haven't been here in years. I might as well just show you guys what it is. There's no items or anything, so I can just run through it. But it's kind of a cool little place. You got this lake, and it's a huge section of Criteria and Meridia that you don't actually have to explore. But it's kind of cool, and I haven't been here in a long time, so I'll do it. So there's no benefit to going that way into the wrecked ship. Even if you do, the only item over there is that energy tank, and it doesn't exist until you killed Phantoon. But the power's not on, so a bunch of stuff in the wrecked ship doesn't load the way it ought to. And I think I can go down this way. Like, spikes don't damage you, and the lights aren't on, and all kinds of crazy crap. But it is a kind of a fun trick to do. It's one of those challenges that people like to do. Nice. And this elevator will take me down into Meridia. So this is kind of how you're supposed to enter Meridia. You're supposed to be your first look at the actual level. Now, we have been in Meridia before. I'll open the map and show you guys. Check this out. Yeah, those three rooms down there, that's the glass tube that you run through on your way to Norfair. Okay, so you start out up here, and there's kind of nothing to do. There's no items or anything. You fall down, and then once you fall down, you can't get back up without the ice beam, and there's a door. There's multiple doors, actually. Why are there multiple doors? I thought there was only one path to take in this section. How about I go up this way? It'll be easier to go up this way. Wall jump everywhere, Brickroad. It'll be more impressive. Not if you can't do it all the time like I can't. Oh, save point. Okay, I will take advantage of that. Ah. So you think you've gotten the new item and you've got to a new area and it's going to be fun. You're going to explore it. Because let's face it, most players won't even have realized that glass tube was a different level. You know what I mean? I mean, you've got to be really attentive to notice that your first time playing the game. And I wasn't. I mean, I certainly was not. Kill little jumpy guys. So you come down here, and it's kind of a new world, and it's unlike anything else you've seen in the game so far. But yeah, there's no items. There's no reason to come up here, even in the 100% game. Definitely no reason to come here in a speed run. In a speed run, this whole area is just totally useless. This is the big room that leads to the plasma beam. The actual door that leads to the plasma beam, like after you kill Dragon, you'll come through that way there, and you'll come up here. You can't get to the plasma beam room because the door's locked. Unfortunately, I think I complained about that in my Let's Play. My previous Let's Play, actually, because I don't like arbitrarily locked doors. So, okay, here's a door. We'll go in this door. It's like, oh my goodness, it's a giant, crazy tube! Tubes are cool. Sweet. Okay, so now you're down here. And, it's kind of insane. Oh, crap, crap, crap. No, come on. How do I get into this mess? How do I get out of this mess? I didn't want to do this! Can't bomb jump out of there. No, seriously, how do I get out of this little hole? I can't jump. And that guy's shooting me. Do I just sit down here till I die? Oh my goodness, how did I manage this? Can I roll through? No. I have no idea what the mechanics of that quicksand are, because I haven't fallen in the quicksand for many, many years. That was a fun little jaunt. No, it happened again! Oh, God, no. Oh, now that time it was easier to get out. I wonder why. Huh. First my controller worked, and then I get caught in quicksand. This Let's Play's going places. So you come this way. Okay, now you're here. And, you see the guys crawling out of the hole, so you go down to the hole, and this door looks important, so you go in this door, and this is a map room. Ah. And it shows you all this giant area, and you've only explored a very tiny part of it. So ho ho ho. But, for all intents and purposes, this is a dead end. Okay, so you can't actually do anything in this area. And before too long, after you got the map, you come down here. And you open up this little door. And boom, dead end. Okay, now obviously the thing you have to do is open up this glass tube. But the reason I told that whole little story is I wanted to point out, I think that is just genius, the whole thing with the glass tube. I think that is like the part of the pinnacle of game design. That is fantastic game design, the way that Meridia kind of shuttles you through some of the major areas of the level where you can't actually reach anything, and then you end up in what looks like a dead end until you think about that glass tube. And like, it's not actually a dead end, you know, because you can break the tube and go up through it, but there are clues. Like, one of the rooms is a broken tube, and you gotta think, okay, there's a broken tube. What can I do with that? Well, obviously, you've got these power bombs that destroy absolutely everything. I'll try the power bomb on the glass tube. And then once you try the power bomb on the glass tube, it's awesome. I could have saved a lot of time if I'd come back the other way through Criteria, but I don't know. Nostalgia. I wanted to go through part of the part of Meridia that I haven't been through in many years. So we are going to do Brinstar kind of backwards. The next thing on the agenda is... How about another energy tank would be nice? There's one up here. Somewhere. Actually, there's like 6 energy tanks in this area of the game. That's one step too far. Here we go. I can get in here. These guys suck. They're huge and they take a lot of hits. So I guess there's one or two places where power bombs are useful in a combat situation. Not many, though. Getting more than one set of power bombs is kind of pointless because you never need more than like 5 at a time, but you can collect tons of them. You can collect, is it 50? My goodness, I can't even remember what the max amount of power bombs is. It's been that long. Okay, so I'm going to kind of go through Criteria in a haphazard, backwards, inefficient way, but it's all in the name of entertainment. I live to please. Here's an energy tank. I'll take that. I said I'll take that. Thank you. You cannot get this energy tank your first pass through here because you need the high jump boots to reach that high. If you don't have the high jump boots, you can bomb jump up there, but you don't have bombs the first time you come through here. If you don't have bombs or the high jump boots, well, I was going to say you can use the ice beam, but you obviously can't because if you don't have ice beam, you won't have bombs either. Or whatever. Oh, I screwed that up. Okay, let's, what am I doing? Shine Spark, hello. That's the stuff. Okay. But if you don't have anything, you can actually break open the ceiling and then jump in just a particular kind of way to invisible floor. What? Yeah, there's an invisible floor. I think this is the only invisible floor in the whole game, actually. But if you don't have anything, you can actually jump in just a particular way to let that fly dude hit you, and your knockback will send you up to get the energy tank. But that's kind of tricky to pull off, and it's not that useful a trick either, because think about it. If you don't have bombs or anything coming through here, okay, that's fine. I mean, you can turn on the whole Brinstar thing, make the enemies spawn, and come back and he'll be there, but then you're just taking a second trip for no reason. So if you're going to get that energy tank, you might as well wait until you've got an item that you can collect it easily. Does that make sense? That makes sense. Good. We can talk about something else now. We can talk about your poor grades. That's why your mother's upset with you all the time. Because you should be studying, but you're not because you're on YouTube watching Super Metroid. Well, theoretically, you're not. You shouldn't be studying anyway because it's Christmas. And who makes their kids study on Christmas? That would be awful. Alright. And there is stuff we can get up here. I have a bowl of pretzels here, but I kind of don't want to eat any because I know the crunching noises would be really obnoxious to anybody watching this video. I am starving myself, in essence, so I can bring you a quality product that you paid nothing for and are getting for free. Thanks for shooting me, butthead. God. That's a great new show. Well, it's an old show that they just brought back. Beavis and Butthead. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Like, okay, guys, this show, I was in 6th grade when Beavis and Butthead was brand new. And at the time, my family didn't have cable, so it was like getting to watch MTV and watch the Beavis and Butthead. It was like a treat. It was like awesome, good, awesome stuff. And at the time, I thought it was like the pinnacle of comedy. I thought it was like, you can't get humor better than Beavis and Butthead. It just does not happen, you know what I mean? Because to a 12-year-old, to somebody in like 6th grade, no, I was 11 in 6th grade. Yeah, 11. To an 11-year-old, it's like, you know, fart jokes and whatnot, and it's hilarious, hilarious stuff. So, okay, I'm on the internet, and I'm like, they're bringing back Beavis and Butthead. And I'm like, what? Why would you bring back Beavis and Butthead? But, okay, you know, I'm a nostalgic kind of guy. I like to relive parts of my childhood that have been long forgotten, such as Super Metroid. I will watch Beavis and Butthead with an open mind and fond memories, and it turns out that the show is absolutely freaking hilarious. It's so funny. I'm so glad that they brought it back, and I'm so glad that I get to watch it. Ah, screw you. Screw you, buddy. So, I'm watching Beavis and Butthead, and I'm not like actually watching it on TV. I don't watch TV. It's 2011. You go on YouTube, and there's episodes, or I watch it online. I just watch that on MTV.com, actually. That's where I watch my Beavis and Butthead. So I'm like, you know what? I have been out of the cartoon scene for so long. What other good cartoons are out that I missed? And how did I screw that up? How do you screw that jump up, Brickroad? Ridiculous! There we go. So that's a friend of mine. He's a big cartoon guy. Me and him, we were big on cartoons back in the day. And he actually had a cartoon blog for a while. I don't know why he stopped it. Oh, spikes! Screw this room, man. Good lord. So I asked him, so, okay, I'm watching Beavis and Butthead. It's pretty good. And I know I've been out of cartoons for a long time. What's out there that I should watch to get caught up on my animated entertainment? Because it's not just like Beavis and Butthead that's good, because that's kind of an adult cartoon. It's kind of a juvenile adult cartoon, but it's not intended for children, is my point. And I enjoy entertainment that's intended for children. I love Disney movies, etc. So I asked him, what good cartoons out there that I can watch and get caught up on? He says, watch Avatar, The Last Airbender. I said, okay, so I put that on my Netflix queue. It's still on my Netflix queue. I still have not watched it. I've got like 6 seasons of The Sopranos and stuff above it that I need to watch. So I said, okay, I got that on my Netflix list. I'll get to it in like 6 months. What other good stuff is there? He's like, My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. And I'm like, I will punch you in the nose. So I'm nostalgic for, 80s stuff as anybody is, but that's crossing the line. He's like, no, watch it, you'll love it. From here? Yes! Haha, yes! I can't believe I remembered that. So, okay, I don't think there were DVDs of it, so I downloaded My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. And I'm thinking, he is playing a joke on me. I'm going to watch 2 episodes of this show, and that will be it for me. But, much to my surprise, it actually turns out to be, it's like the best cartoon in 10 years. It's like, since I've watched cartoons. So I'm like binging on that right now. I've got like halfway through the first season. So, what I do whenever I get introduced to a new fandom is like, you watch the show or you play the game or whatever, and then you want to get introduced to the fandom. And you want to see what people are doing. You want to see people are creating artwork or composing music or whatever. So I'm on YouTube and I'm looking around and I'm watching music videos and things. And somebody's making a fighting game based on My Little Pony called My Little Pony Fighting is Magic. And I watched that and I'm thinking to myself, the internet can be done now because we have done everything possible to make ourselves look ridiculous. We now have a video game where cartoon ponies are punching each other to death. I'm not saying it's not wonderful. It is absolutely wonderful. But that's kind of the last thing the internet needs to do. We can retire as a culture now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Playing a lot of Skyrim, watching a lot of cartoons. That's been my life. That's why there have not been any Let's Plays for the past 6 months or so. I do really good with Let's Plays sometimes. Like, I'll record a game and it'll be like 14 parts, and then, okay, while that's uploading, I've got 14 days to record a new game and get that done. And sometimes I can get it done and I can go for a long time without missing a day, and it's really awesome. I want to get this done in one shot. No! Frick! Ah! Bashagada! I gotta go all the way through there again. That sucked. Jeez. Come on, that's not even that difficult, man. How did I screw that up? Okay, we get to go through that whole scene again. Because Brickroad sucks. Ugh. Okay. That was just ass. I'm sorry. That was terrible. So I guess from a technical standpoint, that theoretically means that I am officially a brony because I enjoy the cartoon. Okay, I'm down with that. I can deal with that. Truth is, I was a brony long before being a brony was cool because I was down with the Powerpuff Girls back in the day. That's the other best cartoon in like 10 years. That show is excellent. On like every possible axis that you can measure the quality of a cartoon, that was one of the best that I had ever seen in my life. It's like if you're gonna make a list of the 5 best cartoons since I was born in the early 80s, it's kind of, you know, Batman the Animated Series and like Tiny Toon Adventures and then like the Powerpuff Girls, and everything comes in underneath that because it was just, the show is so well written and has such good ambience and has such excellent characters and there's a lot of wit to it. That's what's missing in a lot of... I don't have any power bombs!
You kind of don't need more than 1 pack of power bombs, because you never need more than like 5.
I'm out of power bombs. How do I manage that? Now I'm mad at Samus for sucking. Thank you for popping an AIM window open on top of my game that I'm trying to play. You butthead. I hope there's no bad words in there that I have to go through and edit out. Oh yeah, I see there are. I have to... Great. Now that's a lot of editing that I'll have to do. I'm playing Super Metroid. Go away. I have to entertain the YouTubes. This is the least professional Let's Play I've ever done. Because I get paid for all my other Let's Plays. I do this professionally. I don't have any power bombs. Alright, I guess now we're going to Brinstar. He says, okay, the tubes are important, I understand. We were discussing a project we're working on. We're discussing some game design aspects. And, we were talking about Final Fantasy VI and how counterattacks worked in Final Fantasy VI, because we were discussing the problem with a good counterattack in an RPG, and I don't talk about RPGs very much when I'm playing Let's Plays, because I don't Let's Play RPGs, but the problem with good counterattacks is that they're so situational that one of these rooms I haven't been in yet. No, I've been in all these rooms. I gotta go down from here. Gotcha. Gotcha. What's all the way over there? Oh, that's Spore Spawn's area. Okay, gotcha. I know exactly where I'm going now. I don't have any power bombs! I need a power... Oh, this sucks. I gotta farm for power bombs? What the hell drops power bombs in this area of Brinstar? I don't even know. Jackson? Alright, well, you know, I guess I'm gonna go this way until I get a power bomb and then come back. So we were discussing counterattacks. Not just counterattacks, but interrupts. Like, the ones we were discussing, if you were looking in that little edge of the YouTube window that was open, were from Final Fantasy VI. First, Cyan's retort, sword technique. I guess they're called Bushido now, not sword techniques, but okay. And what this was, it would put him into a receptive state where... Are there items down here? There's a health down there. There's a health upgrade down there. Not any items, though. I need power bombs, man! Do these guys drop power bombs? Oh, this sucks. But it puts Cyan into kind of a receptive state, and then if he sustains any damage between the point where he selects the action and the point where he gets his next turn, he automatically attacks whatever hit him. That's why the attack is called retort. And now it's not called retort anymore. It's called like Sky or Moon or something. They renamed all his stuff to stupid crap. Where do I get power bombs in this area? I don't even know. I gotta backtrack to this stupid place later because I'm an idiot and didn't get any power bombs. Oh, Dios mío. Oh, you know what? There's got to be someone over here that drops power bombs because you need power bombs to get into Meridia. Okay. Guys, just a slight backtrack. We will return to your regularly scheduled program at some point. So, but you have this retort power that he uses. The problem with retort is, first of all, it's like his level 2 sword technique. And if you've never played Final Fantasy VI, what happens when Cyan, he's like a knight kind of samurai guy, and when he uses a sword technique, it starts a little meter just that kind of fills up over time. It's about as fast as your actual ATB meter, where it determines when you get turns in battle in Final Fantasy games. So So it starts out at 1, and it slowly crawls across the screen, and it goes all the way up to 8. Well, it takes 6 years to reach 8, so nobody ever uses the level 8 sword technique. But the level 2 sword technique is Retort, and that's the one where he counterattacks. Okay, but nobody ever uses it because there were no power bombs there. I'm just screwed. I don't have no power bombs. Somebody in Kraid's lair, maybe? You know, there's an item over here that I can only get with power bombs. I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone and get power bombs in here, then get this item. That's the master plan. Then I got to backtrack all the way back to the pink area. You know what? I'm not going to backtrack. I got to go back to that area later anyway to kill Spore Spawn. Alright, this is not efficient, but it's not going to be like balls butt retarded. I made up a word. It was balls butt retarded. So, Retort, the reason people don't use it is not because it takes too long to charge, it's because it doesn't do enough damage. Like, the actual Retort only does a small amount of damage over his regular attack, or his level 1 sword attack, which you could use. And it's not completely reliable. Like, it only triggers if he takes damage. So if he takes no damage, nothing down here drops power bombs, really. Freaking really, man? Nothing? Absolutely nothing drops a freaking power bomb in this section of the game. So we were discussing it. We said, you know, if Retort did a lot more damage, it would be worth using. Because the cost involved, the risk is that Cyan won't get attacked and won't sustain damage and won't have anything to counterattack too. But if the actual attack did enough damage, it would still be worth using because the risk would be worth taking. Because even if Retort only triggered like one quarter of the time or so, it would be doing a lot of damage and be worth using. So the other counterattack is not really a counterattack, it's an interrupt in that game, is Runic. Celeste, the magic knight, has her Runic ability. What she does is she selects Runic and it puts her into like a receptive state. Then the next person, anybody who casts a magic spell... These guys drop power bombs? I hope so. I really do. Come on, somebody drops power bombs here. This is just retarded. This is stupid. And there are no power bombs down there until I kill Crocomire, and I don't want to kill Crocomire yet. What am I doing with my life? Okay. The next master plan is to run back to the ship and refill. That's what I probably should have done while I was up there, but I didn't. Anyway, Celeste uses Runic, and then the next person, be it a hero or monster who uses a magic spell, she like flings up her sword, it's like a swing sound effect, and she sucks in the magic spell and she gets magic points. So it interrupts the magic spell, and then she absorbs it into herself and it does no damage. So that's a good example of a counterattack that worked really well. The cost to that, because again, like Cyan, it only triggers on magic, so if she uses it, nobody casts a spell, she kind of wasted a turn. The other cost is she's very indeterminate on what kind of magic she sucks up. So if you have her use Runic, and then her next turn is like Terra or someone, and they try to cast a cure spell, Celeste will be like, swing, and she will suck up the cure spell. And this guy has a power bomb. Yes! I knew it! I knew somebody had a power bomb in this area of the world. I'm not retarded. I'm a little bit retarded. Well, you know, let's use it to get into Meridia, and I'll clear Meridia, and that'll be next. Because there's one item in Meridia that I'll have to go back up in there for, but that'll be at the very end of the game. So anyway, the cost to using Runic is that you have to... Whenever she's in her little state where she's looking for spells to vacuum up into her sword, you can't cast any spells yourself because they will be ineffective. So as a result, like, nobody ever uses Runic either, because magic is kind of an important aspect of Final Fantasy VI, and you don't want to, you know, you don't kind of put yourself in a position where you can't use magic. Not only that, but the main use of Runic is to absorb enemy spells, so they don't, you know, cast them on you. And there's only a few enemies in the game, like a few boss fights, that their special attacks are magic spells. Like, a lot of bosses have actual attacks, like magic attack armor, lasers, or, you know, stuff like that. Very few bosses just cast like Fire 2 or whatever. Kefka on the snowfields does it, and I think the boss in Daryl's Tomb is another one where you're going to want to use Runic. Alright, let's get this tricky missile pack over here first. Yeah, you see how my super missile knocked those guys off the ceiling? Now imagine having to use a super missile to knock them off the ceiling. Oh, I didn't get a charge. I think you got to charge as you're going through the door in order to have enough room. Yeah, imagine knocking them off the ceiling and freezing them in midair in a particular place. These guys are dropping super missiles like, or power bombs like crazy. Hey! That was garbage. That was garbage. Can I just short charge right here? Nope, not enough space. This is going to take me 16 tries. I got that Mockball on like my first actual try in the door. Now every other difficult maneuver is going to take a million tries. Open the door, Brickroad! God bless it! What am I doing wrong? Oh my god, I can't even charge a giant spark shark thing anymore. I don't even know what it's called. You know what? Screw it. That's a Metroid Fusion term. It was called a super jump back in the day. Back in the day before Metroid Fusion. Open the door, Brickroad! It's open. Good. Back in the day before Metroid Fusion ruined everything, it was called a super jump. There we go. Ah! I'm losing my mind. I'm so good at this game. Merry Christmas. I'm done talking about Final Fantasy VI now. That conversation was kind of not going anywhere. Open the door, Brickroad! God damn it. So, I asked my friend, the same friend who was like, watch My Little Pony. So I asked him, what should I let's play for Christmas? He said, you gotta play a Christmas game. Here's what he suggested. No crap. Here's what he said I should play. This is completely honest. He said I should play Home Alone. That's what he said. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play Home Alone on my Let's Play channel. That's what I'll do. It's actually the NES Home Alone. It's actually... Is there anywhere I need to be from here? Yes, there is. I need to go this way. It's actually not a terrible game. It's not a good game. Okay? Understand, it's not a good game, Home Alone for the NES. But it's kind of novel in the way you play it. Like, the premise of the game is you've got 20 minutes, and you're trapped in a house. And, you can set traps and things. And that's not... I'll go this way. Yeah, here we go. Okay.
I know what I'm doing.
So, the premise of the game is you got 20 minutes, there are burglars in your house, and you got to set traps for them. All you got to do is survive for 20 minutes and not get killed or anything. Oh, can I get up there without the grappling beam? I wonder. Oh, you know what I might have to do? I don't know if I can get this E-Tank up here without the grappling beam, to be totally and completely honest with you cats. I don't think a Shine Spark will work either. I don't know. Oh, sweet. Okay, yeah, we're good enough. We got it. This room is an interesting bit of Metroid trivia, because this room contains the only item in the game you cannot find with the X-ray visor. It is... If I could wall jump up there properly. This missile tank. Now, this missile tank, it would show up with the X-ray visor if you could aim it, but there's nowhere on that screen to stand And that guy has 50 damage. I better get out of this room before that turtle kills me. There's nowhere to stand and aim your X-ray laser in that room. So you can't discover that missile pack by... Because what will happen is, somebody who's doing a full clear of the game for the first time, it's like, they're going to go through the game and want to X-ray visor everything. Oh yeah, these guys are boners. They block everything. So that missile tank will kind of elude many, many players. And now we can go back this way. Now, I was talking about something and I forgot what I was talking about. Final Fantasy VI, I was done with that. Home Alone. Yeah, okay, so all I gotta do is survive for 20 minutes and you win the game. And you do this kind of by running circles through the house and setting traps for the burglars and whatnot. You only get one life, okay? Like, if you get caught by the burglar, it's game over. So it's not a terrible game, but there's no way I'm gonna let's play it. Let's just be honest. It's not that exciting of a game to watch. I have seen a pretty decent let's play of it. I don't remember who did it. Or I would drop the guy's name, but I don't remember now. But it was pretty funny, but... Yeah, no. That's actually what he suggested, Home Alone. What am I talking about? Go watch some My Little Pony, fool. That show's awesome. I don't care what he says. But anyway, my friend and I were talking about Final Fantasy VI and counterattacks therein because we had some game design ideas and that's the best thing you can do when you're discussing game design is to look at existing games and examine what works and what doesn't. And there's stuff in this room if I can remember how to get at it. We'll see. Nope, I need to go up first. Up, where's my map at? Oh, maybe not. No, that's the passage out. It's this room over here. Examining what works and what didn't, or examining what almost worked, like the counterattacks in Final Fantasy VI, which are very cool, theoretically, but are not that useful in actual practice. I will save the game here. Time to save the game. And I like to think that I get a lot of that across in my Let's Plays, talking about what works in games and what doesn't, and the design choices I think that were good versus what were not. Do I need a Shine Spark up here? I think I do. I think I do. Yep. And there's probably a broken floor or something over here that'll trip me up, and I'll fall down and have to do that Shine Spark again. Ah, yeah, I was correct. Ah, good stuff. Good times. Alright, now, what's that little hallway? I wonder. I will go into it and find out. It is... nothing! It's the hallway of nothingness. Oh, you know what? No, that's the landing point for the quicksand lakes in the hallway above, which you should not ever fall into because you should be speed boostering over them. Now, there are little items... Hold on, let me get my bearings here. Down here. As I recall. Ah, yes. Ah, none of you buttheads hit me. I'm awesome. I'm Samus Aran. Good, good. And there's no way to get these efficiently. You have to fall in the quicksand to collect these items, and you have to fall on the other side of the quicksand, which means you've got to backtrack and go through that room twice. Which is irritating, but... Oh, this is going to be stupid. This is hard. I should have waited until I had the spring ball to come up here. Or, you know what? Can I go up and around, maybe? No, I've got to go up that way. Oh, too late. Come on! And there's no way to bomb jump up there because I'm in quicksand. Oh, come on. Get out of the quicksand, Samus. God damn it. You can hear my controller clicking away here, can't you? Get up on... And it's power bombs. It's not like I need those power bombs for anything. Yes! Sweets. Good stuff. I think that's the only other item in this room. I hope so, because that would suck. You're supposed to have the spring ball in this room. I ain't got no spring ball. I can't get no spring ball either, because you need the grappling beam to do that. I'm not going to have the grappling beam until the very end of the game. And somewhere in here, I will fall down through the floor again. Good stuff. Good stuff. There we go. You know what? That is actually not the least professional thing I've done in a Let's Play, because back in the day, before I wised up, what I would do is I would accidentally leave my instant messenger window on, and then not only would people message me while I was recording, but the sounds would go off. Some of my older Spelunky videos did that, where I would be chatting along and suddenly bling! You have message. Oh, good. And it was because I always record the game audio really kind of quietly so I can talk over it, but I don't turn down the volume on my instant messenger. Why would I do that? So it's the game audio is kind of quiet, and I'm kind of talking at a conversational level, and then bling! I gotta go down this way. And then I gotta do that again. Meridia is tricky, you guys. To get everything out of Meridia, it's really counterintuitive. There may be a more efficient way to run through there like that, but... Oh, come on. I fell into every single one of those little ditches. Every single one. Alright, now Quicksand Room Part 2. I just gotta get back up there. I skipped all the items in Brinstar, so I definitely have to go back through there. I'm trying to think if I want to do this other quicksand room now, or if I want to wait. I better do it now. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through, and I'll keep saying, okay, there's an item over there, but I'll get it later when I come back here, and then I'll forget to do it, is what'll happen. And it will be awful. And I'm a bad host, and a bad YouTuber. I need some health, too. I don't know why I'm missing 200 health. Probably because I suck. You know what, man? Screw you guys. I am going to eat a pretzel. I don't even care. I just don't care. I'm hungry. I skipped breakfast this morning. I don't know why I skipped breakfast. I'm dumb sometimes. I probably should not have eaten that. Actually, these pretzels have been sitting here since last night when I was sitting here watching My Little Pony. So they're a little bit stale. Stale pretzels don't do nobody no good. Really? Oh, this part blows. No! You know what? I should have waited to come back here later, because you don't need the spring ball. You can mid-air morph and get that, but it is freaking hard. And I totally forgot about it. And you can't bomb jump up there because those blocks won't allow it. Everything was going pretty swell until I got bogged down in Meridia. Hey! Sweet! Alright. That's awesome. I did it. Okay. I was going to try it like 1 or 2 more times and say, screw it, I'm getting the spring ball and I'll come back. But no, awesome. Okay. I'm about to criticize Super Metroid. Take this down, because you'll probably... It'll be a long time before you see me do this again. Come on. Future Metroid games. Metroid Fusion and Zero Mission. Give you the spring ball part and parcel with the high jump. That's a good idea. That is excellent idea, and I really think that's great, because... the spring ball is not a useless item. Definitely not useless, but it's kind of not useful enough to be... God damn it. Really? It's kind of not useful enough to be its own item. Like, it's not that big of a reward, especially really late in the game where you have, like, the space jump boots and all these guns and everything. So that was excellent little innovation that added to the 2D Metroid series when they just packed the spring ball on with the high jump boots. And they called it the jump ball, which is a dumb name. Okay, the spring ball is a much better name, but that is one thing that I think Super Metroid could have done better, is put the spring ball kind of in your way, let you collect it along with the high jump, or even just as its own item in a much easier to access location, because in Super Metroid, the spring ball is kind of the last major item you get. It's kind of like you get that after you can fly and charge your gun and got all your weapons and everything else and all the armor and you can swim, etc., etc., etc. And then they're like, okay, we'll let you jump as a ball now. Now that there's no really, you know, useful places left in the game to do that. And it's really out of the way. Like, you've got to go all the way back to a particular part in Meridia that you were at and get it. And you do need the grappling beam to get it, too. That's why I'm missing all that health, because I've had to do that Shine Spark like 6 times. I don't need bombs to open this floor. I gotta work tonight. Yeah, tonight's Christmas Eve. I gotta work. I gotta work on Christmas Day, too. That's one of the reasons we already opened all our presents. We're like, you know what? We're not gonna have time to see each other on, like, Christmas Eve, because we're both working. Let's just open all our stuff right now. So that's what we did. It was a nice Christmas. Of course, I'm playing Super Metroid. Anytime I'm playing Super Metroid is nice. Another pretzel. Good stuff. I was gonna play this in super speed, but I decided against it. I kind of wanted to, because like, this is my yearly play of Super Metroid, you know? This is my actual 2011 play, and usually I play games on my actual console. I've got this this game on my Wii on Virtual Console, and come on, hit him. And I've got it on Super Nintendo. I don't have a Super Nintendo plugged anymore. I've got it called a Retro Duo, which plays NES and SNES games. It's a pretty decent little system. I enjoy it. But that's where I usually play my Metroid. But this year I've got to play it on an emulator because I had to record it, so I'm gonna play it at regular speed. so I can get my like yearly normal play in of it, and I can get a nice Christmas video. Kill two birds with one stone. I always kill birds with stones. It's just easy and fun. What's over here? Huh? There's a passage over there. What is... Oh my god! What is this? What? What? Okay. He licked me! You boner, you just licked me. That ain't cool. Oh, okay, I get it. A speed booster. Gotcha, gotcha. Where am I gonna speed boost from? I don't know what this thing... I don't know that I've ever seen this room before. I guess I can't bomb over him. Oh, yep. Oh, I made it! Sweet! You're next, buddy. Meridia has lots of little gimmick rooms like this, but, I don't see most of them because they're out of the way. Oh, it's a missile! It doesn't even fill up super missiles. What was the point of this crap? You're gonna hide this behind a unique monster that doesn't exist anywhere else in the game and has... Alright. Okay, well, I found a little passage I didn't know existed. I must have never been in... There's not an item over there. I must have never been in that passage, like, ever. Wow, awesome, okay. This game came out in 1994, and I'm still learning new things about it. I have played it 100,000 times. I have played it several times a year. Well, every year until this year, I didn't play it at all. I've done speed runs, I've done challenge runs. I've done pretty much every crazy thing you can possibly do in Super Metroid I have done, and I do not think I ever knew that that passage existed. I don't think I've ever been down in there. And there's a dot over here. I would not have gone up here if I had not seen a dot, but I saw a dot, so I'm going to go up here. You know, it's probably an energy charge. Yep, energy charge. I'm at full health anyway. I did think about, before I started recording, do I want to get the grappling beam and kill Dragon that way, kind of for novelty's sake? But everybody knows how to kill Dragon with the grappling beam, and few people, or most people probably, don't know how to kill Crocomire with the plasma beam. So I decided I would do that. That would be more interesting. Ah, pretzels and Pepsi. I'm a Chuck E. Cheese kind of guy. Okay. No super missiles for the Dragon fight, because, you know, why would you need super missiles? You just need to blow up the things in the wall. I should have more resources than usual, because I'm getting items that I usually would not get on an average playthrough. There we go. I saw an amusing glitch, and I have no idea how to make it happen, but a buddy of mine uploaded the video of an amusing glitch with Dragon, where, like, Dragon clips off the screen or something, and actually travels the entire distance of Meridia, or something retarded. And he was doing a speedrun, and it took, like, 16 minutes. He's got a video on YouTube. I should try to find it and find it. It's in my subscriptions feed. I don't need to look very hard for it. But I should find it and link it to you guys, because it's hilarious. I say it's hilarious, but then again, I'm like a Metroid connoisseur. Of course, I would think it's hilarious. Wish I had super missiles, but I don't. And the boss is not dropping any. This fight's gonna take forever. Come on, come on. This is gonna take forever because he's not dropping any supers. God. There's a super fast way to kill Dragon, like faster than the grappling beam, but I've never been able to pull it off. It's like some expert level play, and you've really got to time, like, you've got to pump super missiles into Dragon's belly super fast or some ridiculous crap. I've never been able to do it. There's a super. Alright. Now I gotta go back to Brinstar and get a bunch of stuff. Note, too, that it's called the Space Jump in this game and not the Space Jump Boots. Is there anything else in Meridia? There's the Plasma Beam and the Spring Ball, and I think that's it. I think that's all there is in Meridia. No, there is... But it's in a passage up in the really high part up there. Okay, yeah, there's like a couple more packs of missiles and things, but I don't need to get those just yet. Space jump for the win. I have wrestled with the idea from time to time if I ever wanted to Let's Play Zero Mission. Because it's not a bad game. You know, it's pretty good. It's just, what I don't like about Zero Mission is you get to that stealth section, and it's boring, and I don't like playing through it. That's probably why... And I don't know the game very well. Like, I wouldn't be able to wow anybody with my Metroid Zero Mission prowess. Because it does not exist. What other games people ask me to Let's Play that I'm actually putting on the list? Trying to think. There was a couple that I've almost done a few times, and I probably still will do someday that I just haven't gotten around to yet. Maybe I shouldn't talk about this. Maybe I should just let it be a pleasant surprise. I don't know. I'm almost at the 2-hour mark of my record counter here. And you only get 3 hours to get the best ending of the game. But game time in Super Metroid is actually quite a bit slower than real time. So my timer down there says 2 hours, but I've probably only been playing the game for about an hour and a half or so. So even though I'm getting a 100% run, I will probably still get the best ending, where Samus takes off all her clothes, and it's delightful. People can say Tomb Raider all they want, but Metroid was the first series to cash in on sex appeal. Oh yeah. And I don't know, I think Samus's like black latex bodysuit thing that she wears in Super Metroid is a lot cooler than the Zero suit from all the other games. That's just me. Maybe I'm dumb or wrong or stupid or whatever, but I don't know. What else have I been playing? You know what I'm playing right now? On my cell phone, of all things. I own 17 game systems, and I play this on my cell phone. I'm playing Dragon Warrior 3. I had never played Dragon Warrior 3 before. I got a few false starts on it, but I'm not a fan of the Dragon Warrior series. However, I gotta kill all these guys to get out of this room. Okay. Okay. Play it your way, Metroid. So, I'm playing around on my phone, and I missed one somewhere. Where is he? You die, sucker. And I'm going through the App Store, and I have an NES emulator in there. I'm like, really? An NES emulator on my phone. It was like $6. And I'm like, really? You're going to charge me money to buy a program that does nothing but play illegal copies of video games? So I bought it for the novelty's sake. You know, I figured let's try it out. And it's actually a really good little emulator. It actually works fairly well. Except you can't control it because it's a freaking cell phone. Okay? I don't have an iPhone. I've got like a little Samsung Android phone, which I like a lot. And so you got touchscreen controls, but it puts like your D-pad and your buttons like on top of the screen. So, kind of unusable. So I'm like trying to play Mega Man 6 or some crap on this phone emulator on the touch screen. Well, they have an option where you can use the actual keyboard buttons, which works a lot better. That's why I don't have an iPhone, because I have to have a tactile keyboard on my phone. When I text, I've got to actually have buttons. So, but of course it's still really uncomfortable, and the buttons don't give the same kind of feedback as like a D-pad would. I can't go this way. So you can't really play action games, but you can play RPGs really well, because you don't need reflexes to play an RPG. So I started up a new game of Final Fantasy, you know. I haven't done a, I did 2 white mages, 2 mages. Hadn't done that. I've done that party before, but it's been a long time. So I figured I'll do that, you know, 2 whites, 2 blacks in Final Fantasy and have a good run through Final Fantasy. I haven't saved in a while, better do that. So I played a while of Final Fantasy, and I got not very far. I think I had just woken up the prince or whatever. And I'm like, you know what? Why am I playing Final Fantasy? There's RPGs on the NES that I've never played, like Dragon Warrior 3. And I knew that I wasn't going to like Dragon Warrior 3 very much, because I don't like any Dragon Warrior game very much, but I was at the office, and I was bored, I had nothing to do, and for some reason, you're not allowed to play video games in the office. I don't know, they got some kind of thing against it. But they don't mind if you know, text on a cell phone, or whatever. So while I couldn't just sit there with my boss watching over my shoulder playing my PSP or whatever, I could definitely sit there and play a cell phone. And actually, my boss comes in like an hour before I leave work anyway, so I play DS and PSP games all the time up there. And I've got a laptop, which is excellent for watching My Little Pony. But, so I'm playing my cell phone, and nobody knows I'm playing on my cell phone. They think I'm texting or whatever, or Googling, or Facebooking, or YouTubing, whatever, you know? But no, I'm playing Dragon Warrior 3, and it's a pretty decent game. Like, you have to keep in mind the era it's from, and Space Jump, Brickroad, thank you. You have to keep in mind that Dragon Warrior games are a very particular style of RPG. And it's not a style that I particularly care for. That thing hit me through the door. I thought that didn't happen in Super Metroid. Okay. Whatever. X-ray scope. This is a great innovation. X-ray scope? I thought it was X-ray visor. Oh, no, it's X-ray visor in Metroid Prime. That's how long it's been since I played this game, you guys. Or how long it's been since I played this aspect of the game, at least. So, okay. Dragon Warrior 3 is not a terrible game. It's still not a great game. It's not my favorite game. I still don't understand why the Dragon Warrior series is so popular with so many people. And I'll explain why a little bit. Is because it's so random. Absolutely everything. Like, in Final Fantasy games, most of what you can do is deterministic. Which means monsters will behave in a certain way, and your spells will behave in a certain way. And while there is random variance to things, most of what the game does is in response to choices that you make. And that kind of gameplay really resonates with me. That's why I'm such a hardcore Final Fantasy fanboy. Like, die hard Final Fantasy. You wouldn't notice it by looking at my YouTube channel, because I don't Let's Play RPGs on YouTube. But I've done other Let's Plays, like in screenshot format. I have Let's Played the original Final Fantasy 3 times in screenshots. One time I let people pick a party and I just played it to completion. The second time I did it with a solo Black Mage. And the third time I did Dawn of Souls on Game Boy Advance. And right now I'm doing Final Fantasy 2 on Super Nintendo, which is actually Final Fantasy 4, but we're pretending like it's not, because like a nostalgia is the thing of the it's like the whole theme of the Let's Play is my childhood nostalgia for Final Fantasy 2. So, we're pretending like there's no such thing as Final Fantasy 4. But Dragon Warrior games, Dragon Quest games, I guess you could call them now, because we're in 2011 and we're whatever, but they're extremely random. Everything is based on a die roll. Like, you cast a magic spell and it doesn't work. Why? Because your dice failed. And I don't like that kind of gameplay. So, never been a fan of the Dragon Warrior series. Dragon Warrior 1, I have to say, is one of the worst RPGs I've ever completed. Like, I've played it to completion. Not even when I was a little kid. When I was a little kid, I had a much higher tolerance for BS in video games, but even then, I could not handle Dragon Warrior 1. Because, okay, you have to level up. You have to spend hours and hours and hours leveling up in that game. There's no way around it. You just have to. You have to grind, grind, grind. Every Dragon Warrior game is like that. I mean, every one. What Dragon Warrior 4 does better, and one of the reasons why I actually prefer it to the other games in the series, is because while you do have to grind a lot, there's a lot to do. There's a lot of locations in the game. So your grinding is actually hidden behind, like, exploration tasks. Like, oh, there's a cave there. I'm just going to go see what's in that cave just because it exists. You know, why not? Whether or not you need to go to that cave to progress in the story is kind of irrelevant, because to progress in the story, you have to power level anyway. Is there anything else in this room besides an E-tank? I don't think so, but we'll check anyway. Why did I lay a power bomb? I got the X-ray scope for the first time in like 10 years. I'll use that. The wonderful triangle of wonderness. Ha! This is an item that Fusion and Zero Mission did not have, that I think it should have had. Instead, they just gave the power bombs the ability to reveal all blocks, which I guess kind of makes the power bombs slightly more useful than they had been in Super Metroid. But I like the X-ray scope better. I'm sorry. I like how it works. I like using it. I like everything about it. Now, there is a set of super missiles. It's the first set of super missiles you're supposed to get in the game. It's behind Spore Spawn. It's the next item that I'm going to get up here. You can get them without fighting Spore Spawn, but they're very difficult. You actually have to do what's called a Crystal Flash. Actually, you know what? I can do it that way. Oh, you know what? No, I can't, because you need to have very little energy to do it. I'm not going to run around getting hit for an hour just so I can do something impressive. But you need to do a Crystal Flash, and the reason you have to do it is you have to destroy a super missile block that is embedded far into the wall. You can only reach that part of the wall in Morph Ball form. So, like, if you're a Morph Ball, you can't shoot super missiles. But if you're in a Morph Ball form, you do a Crystal Flash, you get all your life back, and it's really impressive looking, and then you end up ducking, even if you're inside of a wall. So you're inside this wall, you're ducking, and then you can aim down and shoot a super missile and break the block and go in and get those super missiles that way. Bring it on, Spore Spawn. You ain't nothing. I got plasma! Come on. Come on, you ain't crap. You ain't crap. Oh, you hit me, huh? You know what? I'm not even going to bother dodging. I'm just going to eat the damage. I don't even care. What? What you think, huh? I missed. I'm awesome. Okay, that round goes to you, Spore Spawn, because I missed, because I'm dumb. That part didn't miss. Screw you, buddy. Also, you can just walk out of the room if you want. It's fun. You're not supposed to be able to do that, because you're not supposed to have any super missiles when you come up here. First boss in the game dies in one hit to charge the plasma. It's good stuff. And you jump down here. And it's a long fall. And there's your first set of super missiles. Good stuff. Oh, the guy's dropped out of the ceiling. How come the door didn't open? Whatever. Yeah, here's the block that you have to use, because you're like right here, you can't get up to shoot it, but you can Crystal Flash. And there's one more little room, and it always confounds me how to get in there, but I will do it. I always forget, because I think last time I did a 100% run of this game, I got everything but this one little room in Brinstar, because I forgot how to get over there. So we're going to figure it out. No! Yeah, there it is. That's the exit from it. Hey, what the... Pfft. I'm not going here. This room sucks. Let me out. Thank you. Alright. I think we gotta go up this way, actually. Because you're supposed to come back up here with the grappling beam and get some of this stuff. But I don't need no grappling beam because I'm awesome and I can wall jump. So let's see. Oh, you just run through. It's a power bomb. Okay. What is over here, I have no idea because it's been freaking years since I've done a full clear of Super Metroid. Nope, I do remember this room because that's a super missile block. Power bombs, huh? Kind of not that useful, but whatever. You know, just clear all this crap out at once. Oh, I guess I didn't have to do that. Okay, so it was just a set of power bombs. You know what? Fine, I'll take them. And now there's a section of Brinstar up here that has goodies in it, but I could not get them earlier because I had run out of power bombs, which is the first time that has probably happened to me ever. Running out of power bombs, that's not right! Back this way. And then we get to go kill the Ridley. The Ridmeister. Ugh, I shouldn't have done that. My goodness. Down here. Okay. Down into the Edecoon shaft. Little monkey guys are the Edecoons, and the ostrich guys are the Dakoras. And yes, I will rescue them this time, because I still feel bad for not having rescued them in my last Let's Play. Because again, I just don't ever do it. It's just, I'm always gunning for time, so I never think to rescue those guys, because it takes extra time. But I will do it on this run. Because canonically speaking, moving up forward in the Metroid Fusion, that's what you're supposed to do anyway. Because they exist and they hang out the same as a ship. That's how you can tell that Metroid Fusion, for all of its failings, was made by Metroid fans. Because if it was not made by people who didn't really love the original Super Metroid, they would not have put the Edecoons and the Dakora in as actual, game characters. Unfortunately, they were the wrong kind of Metroid fans because they cared more about the freaking story than the gameplay, and they made a game that played like crap. I hate Metroid Fusion. That's what I was on Minecraft, and the guy's like, you know what, if I actually get 256 diamonds, I'm going to make you play 8 Eyes. And I said, I will burn you. I will burn your house down. And he said, okay, I'll make you play Metroid Fusion. You asshole. I don't think anybody's actually going to give me 256 diamonds, though, in Minecraft for Let's Play. It might happen. It might. But it's not very likely. You guys will know when it happens, because I'll be on here and I'll be like, yep, dude gave me like 300 diamonds. What do you want me to do? That's why I'm playing some crappy game. I don't have the screw attack yet. What am I doing? You don't want to speed boost over this area anyway, because you'll fall into the Dakora pit. And I'm going to rescue the Dakora at the end of the game, but I'm not actually going to do anything with him during the game. That would be remarkably stupid. And a waste of everybody's time. Alright. Now that that wonderfully inefficient task is done, we go down into Norfair. What's up, Norfair? Now, there's a lot of items down in Norfair, but I usually don't grab any of them, because my first excursion in Norfair, I just grab the Speed Booster Wave Beam, get out. My second excursion, I just kill Ridley, get out. And Norfair is a place in the game, there's not like a set path that you go through. It's like lots of different paths. Like, there's like 6 different ways to get to Crocomire. So it'll be fun seeing if I miss anything. If this ends up only being a 98% run, I'm sorry, but I just cannot be arsed to go back and look at maps and, what did I miss? What did I get? So I'm not like keeping a checklist in front of me of items I get. I don't have like a GameFAQs printout or something. Sometimes when I Let's Play, I do have a GameFAQs printout in front of me to help me remember things or whatever. But not this time. Not this time, baby. What are you doing going down there? Ain't nothing down there for you. Oh no, I gotta go back into Kraid's lair and get an item real quick. Let's do that real quick. Otherwise I'll forget, and that would be stupid. Because I came over here earlier in search of power bombs, and they did not have any. Why did I equip all my stuff? That didn't make any sense. You guys must all die. There's a save point over there. And missiles. Kind of a stupid item to put this late in the game where you already, have everything. Like, you're kind of supposed to have the spring ball when you get that, too. So you're not supposed to go into that room without power bombs and the spring ball, and then your reward is 5 missiles. Wah, wah, wah. I think your regular plasma gun is stronger than, like, a missile, to be honest. And against most bosses, charged plasma does more damage than you could do rapid firing missiles anyway. Alright, Norfair. First of all, we can do this now. Open up a map. Norfair is a big place. There's Crocomire's area. I think I'll skip Crocomire for now, but I know there's some missiles over past the ice beam that I can get at this juncture in time. So I'll do that. Now that I got power bombs, I can go down here. There are missiles in this wall. They're annoying to get. Like, really annoying to get. Getting them without the space jump is extremely annoying, because wall jump up, though. There we go. Missiles! Not that I need more missiles. I've got way more missiles than I will ever use. Yeah, let's do Crocomire on the way back out of this place. Let's kill a bunch of dudes real quick. Because Crocomire is down there. But if I go up from here, there's an item I can get. Let's get that on the way back up from Crocomire. No point getting up there than having to backtrack and be all stupid, What is in this room? Energy recharge station. Don't need it. So I mentioned that little wavy room that has rising lava. I guess that would be down below Crocomire's area. I think that's where that is. This way. These guys always drop power bombs. Of course, they're nowhere near where I needed them earlier. So it's not like that matters for any reason. Haha. Now, if only Ridley had had the foresight to hide the space jump in his room, then there would have been almost no way for Samus to get in. I mean, she can still get up there by bomb jumping or what's called gravity jumping, which is a cool little glitch. But without space jump, most Samuses will not have the opportunity to even get to Ridley's area. Ah. Tasty. Actually, it's getting a little warm because I've been playing freaking Metroid for 2 hours. Ah, that sucked. I got hit by fire. And now life is awful and I'm space jumping all slow and whatever. power bomb this guy open. I almost never have this much firepower fighting Ridley. Like, the Ridley fight's going to be disastrously easy. But that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So I'm missing 3 energy tanks. One of them is in just behind Ridley's room. One of them is in an area of lower Norfair, close to Ridley's room. And then the last one that I'm missing is Crocomire's. Okay, so I've got all the energy tanks taken care of in the game. As for the rest of the stuff... No, you... Okay, I lost focus again. And my controller decided to stop working because I was hitting it, because I got mad. Backtracking is fun! I'm so mad at myself for screwing that jump up. Maybe I won't get the best ending. Maybe it will take me more than 3 freaking hours to do this. Hurry up and die. I'm so sick of you. Now my hand hurts because I was beating on my controller because I'm a 10-year-old apparently. Oh my god, I cannot believe I missed those missiles. I'm so awesome at Metroid. You guys have no idea! What's in this room here? A health recharge? I'll take a health recharge. Wow, I guessed right. Okay. Works for me. I need a shave too. My face right now is at that, like at that crazy in-between point where the hair on my face is just long enough to be irritating and itchy, but like not long enough to impress anybody ever. So like it's not a beard yet. It's just it looks like I don't shave. So I'm gonna take care of that, I guess, today before I go into work. I gotta go back up this way, don't I? I don't know if there's any items in this area of the game, so maybe it's a good thing that I've got to come up here. What is up there, honestly? Oh, I guess nothing. I guess it's just a route you can take. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, I can't believe I missed that jump. That was so dumb. That was the dumbest dumb that ever dumbed in the history of dumb. I'm really hard on myself. I don't know if you guys noticed, but... At least now I got the screw attack. Screw attack! Oh my god! That was 16 ball sacks! A Florida man was found dead in his apartment home today on Christmas of 2011. An apparent suicide after having embraced the shame of missing a jump 33 times in a row. Nobody missed him. Did I get those missiles in my speedrun, in my, like, Let's Play, at my 150% speedrun? Because that would have been a much more difficult jump at 150% speed. I'm gonna run out of power bombs too. Watch, it's gonna happen again. Because I'm gonna use all 25 power bombs coming through this area. My godness. Jeez, third time's the charm, I guess. And Pepsi's warm and it's getting flat. On with the show! My God. Okay. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. My dog is even looking at me like an idiot. He's like, "You're yelling about video games again? Really? That's what you're doing?" My dog is so used to me yelling about video games that he just doesn't care anymore. I hope I don't miss like a pack of missiles or something hidden in an obscure wall down here. I don't think there are any on the way to Ridley. Like, there's some stuff in an area of Norfair after Ridley, but on the way, I don't think. Like, I do remember there's a passage up here, but I don't know where this goes. Is that just an exit? Yeah, that leads up to the exit. Okay, so I don't need to go that way. Not yet, anyway. This room would have been a great place to hide just like a random pack of missiles or something dumb, but I don't think they did. There's nothing in here. This whole section of the game is more of an action challenge than an exploration challenge anyway. Because it's pretty near and there's not a lot you can do with it, and this is the wrong way, but okay, yeah, that goes down. There's an E-tank down there. And some other cool stuff. But we'll get that on the way out. Why didn't I screw attack that guy? Why did I shoot him like a chump? There we go. That's the way it's done, Brickroad. And that room there was a save point, I do believe. I don't need to save. I got this, guys. Ridley's going down. He's going downtown to the mall to hit the Gap and pick up some tasteful khakis. That's not what's going to happen. That was ridiculous. Why did I say that? I knew these power bombs were here. Oh, yeah. Because for years, I would always grab these power bombs. I think they were, like, literally the second power bomb pickup that I found in the game. Most of my runs, but I got to a point where I was like, you don't need more than 5 power bombs over the course of the game. Unless you're trying to get 100%, and then you just run out all the time forever. Obviously. Got you. Jump kick me, buddy. Got you. Haha, sweet. I don't know what they watch on those TVs that are hanging from the ceiling in that room, but I know what I would watch. I'd watch My Little Pony. I watch good shows too, you guys. I watch like real TV shows too. Like Breaking Bad, that's my favorite right now. And for Christmas, I just got all 4 seasons of Mad Men that are on DVD. That's an excellent show. So it's not like I just watch kids shows and cartoons. I watch like real programming occasionally. And I watch dumb grown-up shows too. I watch Survivor. That's another one of my favorites. I gave up on Dexter because the last season was bad, and then this season is apparently really bad. You know you are a Super Metroid fanatic when you can make small talk about TV shows while fighting Ridley. Most Super Metroid players over the course of the game's history in this fight have been on such an adrenaline rush that they can't focus on anything else. You know, why am I doing this? I got supers. I got lots of freaking supers to use. I have no idea why I'm... Like, Charged Plasma does more damage, but you can rapid fire him with supers. Oh, I heard exploding and I thought he was dying up there, but I guess not. That's the other thing speedrunners do, is count supers in this fight. I won't do that. And you're gonna explode now. I did mention Super Metroid ROM hacks at the beginning of this Let's Play, but here's one of the crazy things those Super Metroid ROM hacks do is make you fight Ridley without, like, the Varia or anything, which is retarded, but... And that's why I don't play Super Metroid ROM hacks, because they are all bad. And if you like them, you are a bad person. I'm going to miss an item, aren't I? I'm going to finish the game. It's gonna, your rate for collecting items was 94%. I'm going to be like, no. That sucks. Okay, so I got to go back to Meridia to get some stuff. I got to kill Crocomire and get some stuff. There is stuff to get. Because I'm a getting kind of guy. Those guys take forever to kill if you don't know the pattern for them. What you gotta do is, like, space jump away from them so they jump kick you, and then when they jump kick you... Ow. When they jump kick you, they turn gold just long enough for you to kill them. Because what this game likes to do is give you a progression of space pirates, where every time you get a new weapon or item, the next group of space pirates you find are miraculously immune to whatever you just picked up. So the very last batch of space pirates obviously is immune to plasma and the screw attack and pretty much everything else. Now, why those space pirates didn't show up, like, at the beginning of the game, in, like, the first rooms of the game, I don't know. That's where I would have put them if I was in charge of this joint. But I'm, like, not a space pirate mastermind, so what the frick do I know? You die now! So I can get an E-tank. That wasn't it. That was it. Alright, this is going to be difficult. Because I know there's lots of items up here to get. Not lots, maybe like a couple pickups, but the little passages and rooms up here are so twisted and turned around that I will be amazed if I actually remember what's laid out and where. Yeah, like those power bombs, I don't know how to get those. So this will be amusing. For you, I mean. I'm sure it'll be endlessly freaking frustrating for me. No, I didn't think so. Gotta go this way. Go away. Up top there. Let's powerbomb this wall open. Now what? Aha! And of course, because I came here without a spring ball, I've got to bomb jump my stupid way up there. Or I could just do this. Which would probably be the smart thing to do. Alright, sweet, I made it. Nice! So I think there are 240 missiles, 50 supers, and 50 power bombs. Nope, that's the wrong way. I won't know for sure whether I'm missing pickups until I get all the way back up top to my ship and recharge all my good stuffs. Is there anything over here? Yes. Beautiful. I'm glad I stopped to look. Just to be safe. Nope, we're good. And I don't think there's anything over here either. But, just to be safe. Nope. Nope. Okay. So, we are done with Lower Norfair. I hope. I hope I don't have to go back down there and grab another pack of missiles or something absolutely dumb. If you're really good, you could just mockball through there and not have to stall your momentum, but I'm not really good. I'm like not even average. How do I get to Crocomire from here? Can I get to Crocomire from here? Yeah, go down and around. Okay. So I want to go all the way... Can I go that way? Let's find out. We'll find out together. It will be an adventurino. Oh, wait, no, because this is that one-way passage. You're supposed to go down and around from the other direction. Gotcha.
Brickroad, you already made that mistake once.
Well, I can make the same mistake more than once, okay? God. It's okay for the president. It's okay for me. Alright. Now the question is, am I going to be able to remember everything down in Crocomire's lair? Because there's a good chance that I won't. Yeah, I think I do want to go this way. I think this is the way to go. There's like 4 different paths that lead to Crocomire. It's like when I was back learning the game, I don't think I made it to his room the same way twice. But I do believe you can go this way. And if I'm wrong, well... No, this goes back around to Ridley. Oh, no, I can go through this way. Okay, yeah, there's just a secret passage in the wall, right here. I'm learning, guys! You just can't go this way without the wave beam. I got the wave beam. I got the extremely slow space jump, too, because you can't get a running start on Spike's beam, too. That's a hard beam to get, okay? Here we go. I knew I was going the right way. Running low on supers, too. Crocomire, my boy, what's up? Here's the trick to the Crocomire fight. The first shot, no matter what you put in his mouth, he takes 1 step back. And you can see the plasma beam is screwing him. That's crazy. It's causing all this glitchiness. Oh, I thought he only took 1 step back, the first beam. No, I guess a charged plasma shot through his... Oh, it's because it hit him more than once, because it goes through his head. That's right. So yeah, 1 charged plasma shot. That's all you need to kill Crocomire. Beautiful. And that's all the energy tanks. And I got all 4 reserve tanks, right? Yeah, I got... There's one in Brinstar, there's one in Meridia, there's one in Norfair, there's one in Direct Ship. I got all of them. Sweet. Go ahead and melt and die, you butt munch. What? Shine Spark into some spikes? I will. There you go. I want through this spiky wall. Let me through. This is one of the coolest events from the Super Nintendo era. Right there. That's amazing. That made me jump out of my chair the first time that happened, okay? Alright, now. There are goodies to collect. There is a goodie up here. Are some power bombs. And I think those are... I think that's the first set of power bombs you're supposed to get in the game. I'm not certain of that. But, I mean, it would make sense, because this is kind of the only first area in the game where you need power bombs. Here's something interesting about collecting your first set of power bombs, is it triggers a plot flag that causes it to stop raining on Criteria. Before you get power bombs, the surface of Criteria has no music and it's raining. Once you come back with power bombs, here's the wavy room that I was remembering. Gotcha. Cool. When you go back with power bombs, it's just regular old Criteria again. I forget how we learned that back in the day, but somebody had figured it out. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Because why would you go back to Criteria before you collect your power bombs? You got other places to explore, you knows? I need some power bombs. Oh no, I need super missiles. I got almost all the power bombs. So, this is one of the only areas in the game where you need like a speed booster jump like that. Are there anything else in that room that I can get? No, I don't think so. The grappling beam, which I will use once in the entire game, and that's it. Wall jumping is so much more intuitive to me than space jumping, because if you fall too far down vertically, why is there water in Norfair? I don't know. If you fall too far down, you can't initiate another space jump. You're stuck. And I'm like terrified that I'm missing tons and tons of items. I hope I'm not. I did miss that door though. That was amazing. Anything else here? I don't think so. I think that's everything. No, there's a dot over there. That's Crocomire's room. Isn't that E-Tank? Wait a minute. What's going on here? There was a blue dot over there that said I did not explore. But that was Crocomire's room. I thought that was the E-Tank. It was. I just hadn't... Huh. I wonder why it didn't register on the map. Alright. Up. Let's get some supers. There's a pack of missiles up here that I can get now. Wah. Wah, 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 wah. I think just the one pack. I hope I'm low on supers because I have not been collecting them and not because I'm missing pickups, but who knows. I will be really impressed if I actually get to the end of the game and I've got everything. I've got 100%. That will impress me. I'll be surprised. Because working off memory from 10 years ago is not good. I did get a full clear. The very first time I played the game, like when the game was brand new, my friend and I, we were playing it together, we actually did get a full clear. It took a long time, and I'm trying to remember, do we have to look anything up? Because he owned the strategy guide, but I forget if I had used it or not. I think I might have to find some of the more out-of-the-way items, like that one missile tank in Meridia that I showed you. I think I might have used it for that. Don't hate me, please. You can hate me, I don't mind. Everybody else already does. Okay. I did get the things in the quicksand rooms, much to my surprise. That was kind of shocking, but yeah, I did get those. And I can go this way. It feels like I've only got 45 power bombs, but I don't know for sure. I might be missing 6 power bombs. I guess I could have picked that one up and we would have found out together. 45? Yes, I got all the power bombs. I got 50. Sweet! Sweetie. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So many sweets in the house, man. I told you about all the cookies I've got right now, but it's like Christmas time, got all these candies and everything. Oh, little mini dragons. This has to be like the most annoying room in the game right here. It has to be. I guess it doesn't have to be. It can be anything it wants. That's it. That's what you need the grappling hook for. That's the only thing you need. You need the grappling beam for in the entire game. Man, those guys suck. Yeah, those guys absolutely blow. I'm going here. Oh, I did it too late. I gotta wait for him to walk all the way back around. This is what I mean. Meridia has all this like strange wildlife that has really crazy AI patterns and things, but you don't actually have to meet any of them to finish the game. And that one was just guarding a missile recharge. That was stupid. This is taking a long time. I want to know what that material is this guy can carve apart with his little saw blade legs that I can't destroy with bombs and missiles and plasma beams, etc., etc. Ow. So boring. Come on, hurry it up. I got places to be. Alright. This is an item I probably have not picked up in forever. Is there something over there? No, just a wall. Spring ball! Now I can jump in a ball form. Jumping balls, I love it. This is one of those items that makes life marginally easier, but you don't actually need it for anything. And it's so far, like there's nothing else in this corner of Meridia. Nothing. And it takes forever to let this little dude... Yeah, that guy there, it takes forever for him to cross that hallway. So it's like, why get the spring ball? Why go through all the aggravation? And nothing over there. Okay, there's a couple more missile tanks that are on the way out of Meridia that I can grizzab. Grizzab is French for grab. I don't know if you knew that. The guy's watching this who knows French. He's like, that's not right. Brickroad, you're dumb. You're a dumb American. I am. I'm sorry. So we play Mafia. I don't know if you ever played Mafia games before. It's like a foreign game where like some people are Mafia and you have to kill them, whatever. And we've been doing it for a few years, and my reputation in the Mafia game is when I get upset, I post pictures of cheeseburgers. So I've been kind of renowned for posting pictures of cheeseburgers. It's been kind of our Mafia meme, one of them. And what we like to do is we don't just standard Mafia, we give it like little themes. Like we just finished playing one that was a problem sleuth Mafia based on the webcomic by Andrew Hussey. We've done one based on Planescape, the best D&D setting ever. We did one called Mafia versus Capcom, where it was a bunch of Capcom characters. So of course, the next game we're going to be playing is My Little Pony Mafia. That's going to start up after the first of the year. That'll be fun. So, in celebration of My Little Pony Mafia, I had to, required by law, to create a Photoshop picture of a cheeseburger with a ponytail. Yeah, that's how far gone I am. You guys think I'm insane on YouTube? This is normal for me. I didn't jump on the platform! What the hell was that? Get on the platform, Samus. On that, thank you. My goodness. Now, is this where I need to be? No, this is the route out. I don't want to go out just yet. I do want to go that way, but not just yet. First, I need to go this way. There's a couple more missile tanks over here. I thought they were on the route out, but I guess not. I guess I gotta go this way. And then I can go up. I'll step on you. I don't even care. Okay, up in this room. There is stuffs to be had. Secret passage. And now I'm off the map. So there's this little room, and you can go down, and there's a hole in the floor. Boom! Missiles. Have I picked up 10 packs of supers yet? I could probably sit and count if I tried. First pack in Brinstar, I got Spore Spawns pack, that's 2. There's 2 in the wrecked ship, I got both of those. I just picked this one up. There's the pack in the wall that I picked up, that's 6. What else was there? Can't even remember. Well, you know what? We'll get back to my ship and then I'll know. I've either got everything in the game at this point or I don't. And if I don't, I invite all of you to laugh at me relentlessly. Because that's all I deserve. What's in this giant room? Maybe there's something else in here. Oh, no, there's not. It's just a little area you can visit. Yeah, there's nothing over there. Well, you know what? I better check just to make sure. Because my memory is so screwy anyway. No, just a hole. Just a pit that you can jump into, and that's awful. So, I guess it's back to the ship. And then we'll see if I've got everything. I've got all the E-tanks. I can see I've got all the E-tanks. These are easy to get. It's the little missile tanks and things, the little doodads that are just a little bit out of the way. And hidden in crazy locations. Because you can kind of tell they hid about 80 items in the game. And like, okay, we gotta hide. God damn it, I missed it again. We gotta hide a few more items, but we don't really have anywhere else to put them. It's like, let's just start sticking them in random walls. But every Metroid game has some of that. Out this way. You know what? I think I'm just low on super missiles because I used a ton of super missiles in the Ridley fight. I think I had a ton of missiles when I went in there, and I used them all on his fat, ugly dragon face. But we will know for absolute certain in about 2 minutes here. And I will just blast through Torian, and we will be donezo with Super Metroid for the second time. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to let's play Super Metroid over and over. This is the only game I'm going to play from now on. That's it. Best game ever. Let's just keep playing this. No! I know one missile tank I missed. Because I missed it on my way into the wrecked ship. I know 2 missile tanks that I missed. Because I missed them both on my way into the wrecked ship. Haha. You guys were like, he's going to miss those missiles. But no! I'm a wonderful person and I remembered they were here. I just need to wall jump up there. There we go. And then... down here. Yes. Oh, that's why I couldn't get in there earlier, because there was a block I needed to break. Sweet. Alright, let me check the criteria map real quick. No, I think that's it. I think I've been everywhere in criteria. And I did go back to get everything out of Brinstar. Well, you know what? If I'm missing anything in Brinstar, that's kind of on the way to where I'm going anyway, so I'll just grab it real quick. And I know I went back into Kraid's lair and got that stuff. Oh yeah, that ought to be it. That ought to be 100%. We'll find out here at the ship. It's moment of truth. How good am I at Super Metroid for reals? For realsies. Okay. Wow, I'm missing a ton of stuff. I'm missing 35 missiles, 5 supers. Ugh. I'm missing a ton of stuff. Oh well. It wasn't a full clear. It would be a huge waste of time to go back and look for everything. That's really embarrassing. Because your max missiles is 240, isn't it? You go 240, 240, 50, then 50. Wow. Yeah. Okay, then. It's disappointing, but it is what it is. I have no idea where any of the stuff would be that I didn't get. You know, let me jump down into Brinstar just real quick. Just real quick. I won't be long. I just want to look at the map. Because that's an area where I had to go through, and maybe I didn't collect everything. Maybe there's still some rooms or something, but let's just check real quick. There's a save point there by Spore Spawn, and no, Brinstar looks pretty much cleared. Oh, well. Trombone sounds. Wah, wah, wah. Mini pretzel. Yep. It sucks, but what you gonna do, right? And go ahead, post in the comments about the items I missed. I don't even care. As if I'm not going to go on GameFAQs right away and look up the things that I missed as it is. Hey, did you know these boss monsters have souls? Oh, I missed it. Okay, yeah, but you can kind of like grab them when they come out of their bodies. Ah, ghost monster! Whatever, that's pretty awesome. This is kind of a boring room, too. Nothing really cool happens in here. Well, not cool after the first time you play the game, anyway. It's kind of a boring room if you play the game 25 times, I guess. Let's go beat the game and eat this pretzel. Tasty. Let's use the save point here. Now, the very last save point in the game, the one right outside my brain's room, you don't want to ever use that one because there's a gray door before it that you can never open. So if you save your game there, you are stuck eternally. You die. You die. That's another thing that Super Metroid gets wrong. Like, one of the only things that Super Metroid gets wrong is it locks you out of much of the game if you save at the wrong save point. Having a point of no return has never been cool in any game ever. I have no idea why Super Metroid did it, but it did. 45 super missiles, that sucks. That really does suck. I was getting excited. I thought I had actually collected everything. That would have been impressive. That would have been a Christmas miracle. Too bad. I told a buddy of mine, we were in a car, we're on a little road trip. He's the Super Metroid speedrunner guy, the guy who plays all the ROM hacks and things. And I told him I hadn't played it this year, and he's like, what? You need to get on that, son. He didn't, like, kick me out of the car or anything, because it was my car, so he couldn't. But he would have if he was driving. Come on and kill me. Oh no. Get me out of here. Ah! I'm getting sucked dry while I'm space jumping. That's just ridiculous. It's hard to talk and chew at the same time. Not to mention rude. But I am not going to apologize. Never apologize. Never compromise. Never surrender. I'm missing so many missiles. That is just ridiculous. I think these missile recharge stations should fill your supers too, because the recharge stations are so rare, and super missiles are what you actually want in this game. Because they're green. Yeah, this save point down here. Don't use it. Just don't cause it. Just don't cause yourself the grief, okay? One with the tool-assisted Metroid speedrun is down to now. I haven't watched that one for a couple years. I love tool-assisted speedruns. It's like, I know they're not real, but it's like, every time I watch a tool-assisted speedrun on YouTube, there's a commenter like, yeah, the guy's cheating, he's using save states, blah, 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 blah. It's like, well, yeah, that's kind of the point. Come on, there we go. Gotta get just the right spot, and you can hit her in her stupid brain. I love destroying brain monsters! I think every game should have brain monsters. Wow, this pretzel's actually intact. It's like a complete pretzel. I've been eating little pretzel breakages for the last hour or so. I should get something less crunchy next time I'm gonna eat and let's play at the same time. Eat super missile, woman! Regular missiles aren't any good in this fight, but I've got them, so I might as well use them. I'm not using a turbo controller, but I probably could be. There is a danger of dying in this fight if you have fewer energy tanks than I do, but yeah, it's probably not in the cards for me. In fact, she might have to brain laser me twice. Yep, here it comes. That's too bad. I might have to do it again. Huh. What happens when you walk in this room with 14 frickin' energy tanks? Alright, I'm down for the count. Hey, come on, you're not supposed to keep hitting me. I can't stand up. I need popcorn, that's what I need. Watching quality, dramatic entertainment like this, a dude needs popcorn. I got pretzels, whatever. Kind of feels wrong to talk about anything over this scene. It's so heartfelt. Feel-good movie of the year right here, 1994. Oh, I'm out of Pepsi. Damn it. Alright, well, you know what? The game's almost over, so I will just tough it out. I'll be a man. I'm going to dehydrate myself if I keep eating pretzels without anything to drink, though. Now, there's some contention of whether Mother Brain is a space pirate herself, or whether she is like a Zabesian construct that the space pirates took a hold of. It's one of those things that I've never cared much about, because the story of Metroid is ridiculous, and anybody who says otherwise is wrong. Because like, gameplay is king with this series, but I don't know. It's something that I guess could be on your mind. That bomb's gonna explode and hit me, but I don't even care. Because I got magic candy lasers! Ha 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 ha! You suck! Samus rules, Mother Brain drools. All over the floor with acidic spit. It's gross. Hey, let's go save some innocent animals. Or, as the Powerpuff Girls would say, aminals. Because they're 5, see? God, that was a good show. That's on DVD. Why don't I own that? I need to go buy that. I'll do that after I'm done here. No, I won't. It's December 24th. Why would I walk into Best Buy on December 24th? My goodness, I just dodged a bullet there. Isn't it ridiculous? Yeehaw! Another thing Super Metroid ROM hacks do is make this escape sequence a lot more difficult by giving you only like 35 seconds or whatever to get through it and adding 16 rooms. It's just dumb stuff. It doesn't really increase the challenge of the game any. It just increases the difficulty. Challenge and difficulty are two different things. If something is challenging, that can be fun. If something is just needlessly difficult, then it's something different entirely. That's my feeling on the situation anyway. Maybe you have a different opinion, but if you do, you're wrong. You should just know you need to die. If you do have a different opinion, you are wrong, because I'm always right about everything. Oh! I gotta space jump up this stupid shaft. I might not have time to save the guys. Yeah, I will. Space jump. Oh, I can wall jump up here too, I guess. If I can squeeze past that little platform, yeah, I got it. Now, in the original Metroid, weren't these platforms like breakable with your screw attack, so you had to really be careful where you were jumping and doing and saying and seeing and smelling? Be careful what you smell on Planet Zebus, because most of it is poisonous. You can't grow cash crops here. Somebody's bothering me on Instant Messenger again. Man, I'm saving the world, and you're gonna bug me about some stupid crap? Go away. Come on, guys. No, seriously, come on. What are you... Let's go. Oh, I gotta destroy the wall for them. Yeah, you guys can leave now. See ya. No, go. There's lava in the... What do you... Okay, yeah, see ya. Whatever. And then get kidnapped by Federation goons and locked in a space station freezer or some retarded crap in Metroid Fusion. That game sucks! I'm trying to think of one redeeming quality about Metroid Fusion, but other than adding the spring ball in with the high jump, I can't think of one! The game was so bad! I will never play it again. Oh, my conscience is clear because I actually did get a play of Super Metroid in 2011. I can go into 2012 with my head held high. Explodey time! It's kind of overkill to explode an entire planet when really it's just one section of the planet with the space pirate base on it, but I guess that's the second time Samus had to go in there and clean house, so maybe she wanted to make sure it got done right this time. Up there goes a little pink dot! Did you see it? Off the side of the screen, those were the little aminals! Yay! That's an alright clear time. Considering this wasn't a 100% run. Wow. Super Metroid. What can you say about Super Metroid that I haven't already said, that everybody hasn't already said? It's the perfect game, basically. No other game has ever been this good. I'm just going to leave it at that. And the fact that Nintendo is trying to vitalize the series by adding all this backstory and stupidity, they're missing the point. Nobody cares about backstory of Metroid. You know what people care about? They care about getting super missiles early and feeling like they're getting away with something. That's my take on it anyway. Now I can kick back and stretch. Feels good. Actually, this will tell you how long it's been since I played any Super Nintendo game, is my copy of Super Metroid is still sitting in my Retro Duo right now from the last time I played it, last year. Super Metroid's plugged in the front and Final Fantasy's plugged in the back. I haven't played either of those games on the console all year, so I almost not have played any NES or SNES games this year at all. That's just sad. I'm losing touch with my roots is what's happening. It's bad. It really is. Yeah, I think the only Mega Man that I played this year was Powered Up. That's wrong. This is wrong. Now I made myself sad. Now I got like 6 other games that I have to play this week so I can say I played them in 2011. Did I play Final Fantasy this year? I haven't finished Final Fantasy this year. Maybe I should do that. I should go finish my White Mage, Black Mage run of Final Fantasy this week, and then I can say, yep, I made it. I did play Final Fantasy IV this year. I played the DS version much earlier in the year, so I got that playthrough done. There's a set of games that I like to say that I've played once a year for my entire life. So I gotta make sure that I had got it done correctly. This was the worst 100% run ever. I agree. I absolutely agree. See, that's way better than the Zero Suit. Come on, that's awesome. And she shot me, and now I'm dead. I missed 6 items. 1 super and 5 sets of missiles. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the Christmas Super Metroid Spectacular. I hope you have a wonderful holiday, what's left of it anyway, and a fantastic new year, and I will see you cats in 2012.